Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Thursday. Glad you're with us tonight. We have a special show, and we are bringing all the best in jewelry. It is an incredible 3 hours that we have planned for you. So many exciting pieces, really rare, brought down to super low prices. That is what we do. But tonight, it's yellow diamonds, it's Tanzanite, it's Paraiba, and it's also going to be, I don't know if you're interested in just the most important piece we've ever had on the air, May's birthstone. Look at that. That's pretty special. I can honestly say, out of all the jewelry I've worn, I'm not sure if you put all the jewelry together that I've worn, if it would have or amass a value as big as this emerald has. This is our 11 karat, just putting it out there. Hey, it's May's birthstone. So that's going to be a little something to feast your eyes on throughout the show, but there's going to be a lot of special pieces tonight. We even have a returning favorite, not just a favorite, really the favorite when it comes to necklaces. It is the necklace that I'm wearing. I'm actually wearing two because if one is good, two is better, and three is probably even the best. It is something you may have, you may own, but we are going to give you a last chance to get a couple of them for Mother's Day. This is the 202 DBTY, our best-selling necklace of all time. It is here, and it's very limited as far as what we can get out right away. So if you've been thinking about that for a special occasion coming up in the next couple of days or in the next week or so, which Mother's Day is a week from Sunday, we have that 2 karat 02 DBTY coming up for you tonight. It is tonight. We've got a few in stock. It's not many. Usually when we have this piece on the air, it needs about 200 or 300. I don't have that many to go around. How many do I have? I have 9. I have 9 of them that can ship out right away. So that's going to be something I want you to stick around with and make sure you see if especially you're looking for that Mother's Day idea. And it is something that obviously is beautiful layered too. So that's an idea. Plus we have a yellow diamond. We're going to bring you everything from a larger 2.5 karat stone all the way on down to that 1 karat, which are all substantial when it comes to yellow diamonds. So we have those in the way. And then some of our biggest and best in earrings that we have for you as well. We've got some 2 karat 20 diamonds that are actually going to be baguettes and rounds together. They're from that great designer that we love, that we've sold out virtually all of the rings that we had from this designer. Well, tonight we bring you the matching earrings. They are coming up, but they're going to be a markdown as well because they've been over $8,000. We're going to bring 2 karats and 20 down in the way we like to do diamonds and the way we like to price our diamonds, which are the best value in the world. So I'm sorry, I'm distracted by that emerald. Anybody else? Have I sent anybody into a frenzy with that emerald? It's truly unlike anything I've ever worn before. So anyway, so I'm taking advantage of it. But there's also a couple of wheels. We'll blow out some great jewelry. We've got some brand new designer pieces. We do have a star design. So lots to get to, lots of our super cool designer pieces on the way. And if you have a request, please, by all means, get those in to me today. We'd love to help you out in the next 3 hours for whatever you might be looking for. It's kind of last call for Mother's Day, by the way, and I can't guarantee everything because obviously we do those customizations, but if there is something that you need by Sunday, May 12th, I would definitely consider asking your operators if we can do that for you because if there's no gold color change needed and just sizing, we could probably do that for you on most things. But again, everything is kind of dependent on the piece itself, so please never hesitate to let us know, and really if there is anything you need, it's probably best to shop really this probably tonight is to guarantee. So that's going to be an idea. Now we've got a lot to get to. There is one Paraiba I do want to mention because we've been really seeing those 2 karat plus Paraibas go out quickly in the last few days, and that's all because of how we've been marking them down. I do have one that's a 2 karat pear shape today. It's actually it's close to 2 carats. It's a carat 91. So that is where we're going to get you an even better price than what we've been seeing since it is a little under 2 carats. So that's going to be coming up. And I know a lot of you were asking me about Tahitian pearl strands. I've got one for you, and it's the really big jumbo sizes, the 13.5 to 11. So we have 1 strand only left. So if you want to see that, that would be something else we could get to you right away, ship out tomorrow. So that would be a great gifting idea. Plus it's a necklace, so there's no sizing needed. So those are always a good idea to think about for gifting. And stick around, DBTY is coming up. This is the 202. This is the deluxe. If you already have one, you might want to think about getting a different gold color because the layering is so easy to do, and yet they still work with everything else that you wear. So let's talk about our first item tonight, which is actually going to be a Podparasha sapphire is how we're getting started here tonight, and this is just fabulous in every way. It's 112-3258, and it gets us started on a Thursday. It's party day. Let's get ready. We got a big weekend ahead, so this is going to be our 46-point unheated Podparasha. Isn't that something? That color is divine. It's a really nice mix of the pink and the orange together, and it's going to be that 46 pointer, which I would put that on the back burner as far as the carat weight, because really it's about the color and the luxury of the fact it's also unheated and untreated in every way. So that makes it very important and very unusual. You're getting 63 points in diamonds to go around it in one of the most classic styles you can get. And this is all happening for one caller because you know how we're going to start off the night with something really special in value and something really important in, obviously, variety, because that is one of the rarest stones you can own. And of course, durable enough for everyday wear, given that it's a sapphire, but also really nice if you're trying to broaden your own collection of sapphires. Maybe you're looking for something a little bit more unique. I mean, obviously we start with the blues, and I do have a blue sapphire tonight, which we rarely see, but if you're trying to expand that collection, get into some of the more exotic varieties, this is the way you do that, and really tough to find in the unheated. So it's really, again, still a good size, almost a half carat. Here's what it looks like on. This is one of our most classic mountings that we bring you, and you can see it there, looking so special. And then, of course, the diamonds down the sides. Those are all bigger round brilliants. Then you do have that double halo that's going to be surrounding your Podparasha. Isn't that a great looking stone? It's got the saturation you really want, and yet the price tag is where these sometimes struggle. That's why a lot of people don't have them. They're tougher to find, and then they're extra tough to make affordable, but we're going to make that happen for you. And it's actually going to be, guess what, better than $34.99 tonight. We are ready to send it out. There is only one, of course. Podparashas would all be a little bit specific and different, so you would never find two that are exactly alike for their color blending and their clarity that you have. And this one, just really special, a little deeper tone. Sometimes they can be more pastel. This one's a little bit richer in its color, and yet we're going to make it under $1,000. It's $9.99. That's how I thought we'd start the show, to set the tone for all the big values you're going to see throughout the night, whatever it is you're looking for, or even if there's something I mentioned that you want to see sooner rather than later. We've got a full, I mean, this is a show that is stacked. We really have a good one. Even if you're looking for collectible mandarins, we've got a really nice discount on a big mandarin tonight, which I know those are always popular. Fire opals here. It's really everything. And then there's also a brand new style and a pendant that is very important. So we'll see that coming up next, but 8 seconds left to see who's got our Podparasha under $1,000. Some of our big values to start us off, and I mentioned that star piece that we have. We have the star cut, the star, well, I'll call it the kite cut that creates the star, but it's with the one with the pink diamonds that we have today, and it's our last call in a pendant. So we'll see that in just a moment, but first let's get to this pendant. 1123737 is going to get you a great ruby and diamond mix. Look at this designer style, and wait till you see it on, because obviously there's two ways to wear it, and what you're seeing run through the back is the pin element that allows it to be a brooch or a pendant. So there's two ways, and actually really a multitude of ways to wear it. It's going to be 18 karat solid yellow gold, and those are 2x4. Oh, what a shame we don't have a carat weight on these rubies, because they add up. Obviously, you've got the 10 stones creating the 5 marquees in each floral, 2 florals there, and then lots of diamond weight. The diamond weight is 29 points, so you're getting some very bright. This is reminding me a little bit of a particular museum quality ruby we had last night in a 1 carat. Remember that? This is where you've got the 5 marquees in each floral that are giving that same kind of blue-red, that luscious color we love, where it's completely glowing and transparent, and there's 29 points in diamonds. This is solid 18K, and it's not a small piece. So I'm holding it by the bail. So the bail would be right up top of that point, but then you get the pin. Now, of course, you can wear it a number of ways. Pins are really hot right now, too. So even if you're thinking, yeah, I haven't, really been wearing many or incorporating many pins into my wardrobe, good time to do it, because it's always a way to really just easily kind of give you something that's bold and different and unique to set you apart. But then, of course, you have the ability to wear it as a pendant like I'm doing here. So you've got that bigger size, that great drop. Notice how when it's a distance away, obviously when we were up close, we saw that pin through the back. But when it's over a little distance away, you don't see that. And so whether you are utilizing it as a brooch or putting it on a chain as a pendant, you're not going to see that pin really throughout that design. So just wanted to point that out if you were curious about that. It's going to be 1.5 inches or so, top to bottom. We'll show it to you on the neckline. It stays in the 18 karat yellow gold. It's a designer piece, and it started at $39.99. But we know from experience that sometimes with, even though this is a pendant and a brooch, it's giving you a lot more versatility. And yes, that's our world famous DBTY R202, the largest diamond version we do in the DBTY that is still to come today. But this is where you can imagine, now this one would not go on a DBTY, just for the record, the bail's a little smaller, so it's more for a traditional chain, but you have that great way that it's going to give you that big, bold look. So it's not even going to be $39.99. We've got one drop in price, taking it ultra low. Here's what it looks like from the close-up yet again, and making sure it goes. How do we do that? Simple and easy. It's a large 18 karat gold piece with rubies and diamonds, and we're bringing it under $1,000, and that's going to be $9.99 if you'd like that brooch / pendant. So 2 ways to wear it, but remember, brooches can be worn not just on a lapel, on clothing, but in a lot of different ways. So think about that too. You will find ways, sometimes they can even be a bit utilitarian, and then they can help you almost do little, I sometimes use brooches and pins to do little, like, clothing and wardrobe tailoring on the fly. And yet you would never know, because then you're using a brooch, and so it looks like that's intentional and decorative. And so it's really amazing. You got to have a good brooch in your repertoire. And then, of course, keep in mind with rubies, it's a color that I think goes with everything. So I think that if you are looking to have that one piece as that go with everything whenever you need it and want it, that's going to add a splash of color to truly any ensemble, and giving you that color of power and confidence and love and life and all that good stuff. So $9.99 on that one. Big Mandarin coming up. And then we also have the star pendant, white diamonds and pink diamonds together. We're going to keep on moving. Podparasha is still here. So is our ruby piece here at $9.99. And then this is one for the ages. There's a reason it's coming out 10 minutes into the show. And that is because, well, you're probably already noticing that is an electric neon Mandarin garnet. We're getting into one of the rarities, which when you hear this carat weight, I think we're all going to judge it and guess, put in our best guess as to where this price would be, having seen big Mandarins on the show before. And knowing how popular they are, being one of the rarer stones, being one of the most highly elevating stones as far as price point is concerned, it's 1120391. Why, oh why this is coming down this way, it befuddles me. It really does. But this is a day when I can tell you this. We're going to make not only classics available to you, we're going to take really, really big opportunities and moments here to make rarities like this 4 carat 60 available and affordable. That's the beauty of it. It's a 460, it's a square cushion cut as well. So it's got that softer rounded corner to it that makes it really, really beautiful and rare. Of course, that's a little bit more unique of a cut, because remember, it's like a round. It's like a round with a corner. So there is a lot of extra waste when you're cutting a stone like this. So keep that in mind as you're looking at it, is that usually there's a premium on that particular cut. It would have been a lot more economical to take that rough material and cut a traditional cushion as opposed to a square cushion, but instead they went all out here and gave you this ultra deluxe styling. So it's a 460, but there's also going to be, I believe it's 85 points in diamonds. 85 points in diamonds on this one in the yellow gold. Now you can choose your white gold or rose gold if you'd prefer. Take a look at it. And it's going to be a big, big value coming your way right now. This is one only. There's a reason it's here early. I know this seems like a little bit high end for a few minutes into the show. We've had a couple $9.99 items. They're still hanging out here. Now we get to have a ball with this really, really rare exotic that should be $59.99. And remember, it's always a challenge with the Mandarins in particular. It's always a little bit more difficult to get a really, really good big size and great neon. That's where it's going to cost you a lot more, is when you get into bigger sizes with incredible glow and light like this one has. You see the bright yellow flashes? That's your telltale sign that it's a really clean stone. Sometimes they would just be orange, and we love that about them. But when you're seeing those bright yellows, that is indicative of how much clarity is in the stone that usually does not give you much clarity. So we love that aspect of it. It's also going to be better than $59.99. What if we just take this and drop it all the way down, and let me give you a look at it on the hand. Keep in mind, you can change the gold color if you want to. So not that you see a lot of gold color when it's on the hand, because it's just, look at that. The Mandarin is the star in the center. Then you've got those fabulous diamonds the rest of the way. We opted for the yellow gold to start because of that bright yellow golden flash that's within that stone. So that seemed like a logical way to go here. But we're actually going to take it a lot less than $59.99. So get yourselves on the phone lines. Get ready to go. It's not going to be even $59 or $49 or $39 or $29. There is only one. We know that. And it's that super, super rare exotic. And it's also just fun, right? It's a fun, vibrant color. It does not look like anything else. There are orange diamonds out there. They don't look like this. We've had orange diamonds on the show. They don't look anything like this. You're getting something extra, extra special. It's a superstar of the gem world. We know it's a part of the garnet world where there are many rarities, but this is one of those top ones, with demontoids, with savarites, with our Marilanis and our Malayas that have those great color changes to them. This is where you're getting just an ultra high level neon material that we love. It's not even going to be $29 or $19.99. So suddenly this is looking like the best Mandarin garnet value we've had historically, and it's going even lower than even $19.99. This is for one caller, obviously, so this is why you want to dial as soon as you can. Looks like we may already have some callers ready to go on the phone lines. Not surprising at all, especially given that it's coming lower than this, and $19 it's not, $18.99 it's not. Gets better for you right now to make sure that it goes. And it's not even going to be $1,799. We're taking it lower than that for a very, very bright, beautiful superstar of a gem. And it's $1,777. One caller gets it. That's it. Huge value, and getting the giveaway started early tonight. That's for sure, because we got a lot to get to throughout the show. And we'll have a fabulous band ring with princess cuts. Could be a men's or ladies. We've got really an icon in a diamond band style for you that we don't really see too much of. Look at this. Isn't that a great diamond band? Really good for a wedding set. Great to wear standalone on its own, but big princess cut diamonds for you. That's coming up. We don't see that very often. We also have a Paraiba in a bridge, and Mandarin is gone. Congratulations on that one. We do have a very special floral piece here too. This one's fun because, and I'm sorry, that one is gone, so I know we had a couple of you miss out on that already, but let's take a look at this floral. It's an orchid design, but it's got to have multiple colors of sapphires. 1119758 is starting us off here. Those are 32 points, first of all, in the blue, the yellow, and the pink sapphire that you have. Then you have the white diamond, a bigger white diamond, a couple of bigger white diamonds through the middle, and then you have this beautiful petal, all pave work. Look at the beautiful dimension. It's a wraparound design, extremely dimensional to it, where you've got the diamonds that are in every little nook and cranny and corner of this design, and it's a pendant, so it's got the hidden bail where I'm holding it, so it'll actually sit upright and north to south. It's going to be a carat 10 just in your diamonds. We have it in the yellow gold, or you can change it. We're even offering, and think about how rare that is, to be able to take a piece with this much workmanship and be able to change the gold color for you, because we realize maybe you want in the white gold, maybe you even want in the rose gold, considering that really any would work well, considering you have so many different sapphire colors there together. So you can really pick your favorite here. We're going to make sure it's just the way you like it. Let me give you though an idea of the size, because it's not a small piece. Look at that from a distance away. So you can start to see the visual that it gives you. Plus, here's your measurement, and it will be great statement style, but yet easy to wear. It's a full inch. It's actually just a little bit over an inch, about an inch and an eighth there from top to bottom. And you can see, obviously the bail has to be hidden behind the top of this petal. Otherwise, adding a bail would really take away the idea of the floral. We really want it to be that floral that really stands out. We want it to be the floral that everybody notices. We want you to see the intricacy. Obviously, orchids being as detailed as they are, it's only tough to imagine what the designers went through to put this together to really replicate the real life floral as they have, but they did an exquisite job. And so you see it there from a distance away and how it would look on the neckline for you. And it's going to be better than $2,000 even for this one with a carat 10 in diamonds that it has. So huge value coming your way. We'll go back up close. I would love to see it in the white or the rose too. I don't think there's a bad choice that you can make here on this one. And there's how it's finished, just for the record, so you see how smooth it's going to be when it's up against that neckline, and it's not even $19.99. Designer piece here, no doubt about it, and one of the best in our ultimate. We do florals, we do great florals all the time, but nothing really this complex in the floral design that really is just perfected here, and not easy to do with the labor. But it's not going to be $19 or $18 or $17.99. How about $16.99 instead, to make a carat 10 in diamond super affordable, and then adding all diamond cut sapphires, the three of them, the blue and that golden bright yellow and that traditional hot pink color, all together for you, and just one there. So that'll be 28 seconds left, and then we've got our Tahitian strand. I do have a new Congolese tourmaline. We also have a couple of them. We've got a few sizes for you in Congolese today. So if you want to go bigger, we've got that. Smaller, we've got that too. We even have a gold quartz in a pear shape, looking so special. We love our gold quartz. We've got one with a big 3-stone diamond piece on the side. So lots to get to. And then of course it's May, so there's emerald here. Obviously, there's the emerald I've been wearing, and then there's something that's going to be a little bit less than $3 million. And that's going to be what we have coming up next in a really sleek design. Take a look at this. That floral piece is here for you. Look at that. Oh, my goodness. Yes. Hi, Jackie. Wonderful. Hello back to you, and thank you. Was she shopping tonight or just checking in? Oh, she may have gotten the Mandarin. Oh, good. Well, congratulations. What a beautiful stone to pick up. Thank you so much. If she did get it, which I think maybe she did. Very nice. So here we go. This is 1122923. I'm going to come in closer because what an emerald it is just shows you when it's about quality. That, oh, she did pick it up. Well, thank you so much. Let me just Thank her again. Thank you, Jackie, so much. Thanks. Jackie's in Illinois. She's shopping tonight, getting the Mandarin. Thank you, thank you. And you beat a lot of people out, so well done. Way to go. Speed shopping tonight. Speed shopping is always going to be a valuable asset to have here. The sooner you can dial, the better off you're going to be. This is our stunning emerald, of course, this month's birthstone. We just kicked off May just yesterday. Looking forward to, of course, a lot of great emerald specials, but there can never be too many. It's not a stone we really bring you much of overall, just because we're so particular about the quality. They've got to be that super bright, super clean. I'm not interested in bringing you the hazy, the foggy, the included, the cloudy, which is pretty typical with emerald, especially when we're going to the best source in the world, which is Colombia. We're getting you that 85-point stone. You've got 22 points in diamond, so it keeps it simple, but it still leaves it to be bold. And that's what I appreciate so much about this design, is that as you look at it here, you realize it's got that great clarity, that tremendous color. But then those are huge diamonds on the sides. I mean, let's not mistake it. It's 22 points, but you got 6 stones. Starts with the larger. They taper and just get a little bit smaller down the sides. They're all set into the band, so you have that great graduation. And then you're getting this look on the hand. Stunning, stunning. And this is just a light half carat. So yes, it's going to look even bigger. And boy, did we illustrated that last night with a couple of emeralds we had. We had a 474. Did it ever look, and we had it next to a 10 carat plus Tanzanite, and it looked bigger. So this is where, again, with an 85 pointer, it's going to look more as if it is a carat and a half or more in its size. That's one of the benefits of emerald, is that yes, they don't come in large sizes very often. We understand that, but at least they're less dense materials. So whatever cut and carat weight you do get, it tends up to look a lot bigger. So this one's going to be extremely affordable, and we've got a good one here for you right now. Look at how pretty this is. That glow is amazing. This is just really packing a powerful punch. And hi, Jamie. Thank you so much. Thank you for your kind words and compliment. That's awfully kind of you. Hi, Jamie. Jamie L. Thank you. Thank you. But this is going to be very, very special, and we're just going to blow it out if you don't mind, because it's a $29.99 piece, as it should be. Change the gold if you'd like. No problem to do that. We can help you out there. But then we've got those really nice size round brilliants. This is burnishing. Again, everything is set flush, so there's only 3 prongs in the entire ring. So if you really are mindful about having smooth, silky, seamless kind of designs, you don't want anything catching on anything you wear, you don't want anything snagging fabrics, this is a great design to be wearing. And it's not even $29.99 anymore. We're going to blow it out right now. The first caller can take it. It's $999 instead. Very difficult to make a Muzo Colombian emerald under $1,000, and we just did. So that's a good one right there. Take a look at it. $999 only. So that'll be a huge discount for one of our emerald lovers out there. And then, of course, there is this stone here, which is the 11 karat 37 certified, which again, not exactly inexpensive, but I have to show it to you. I mean, that's obviously another way to go. But this one, I'm not kidding you, it's clearly a multi-million-dollar piece, actually. I've never worn anything quite like this, and I've tried on, you know, million-dollar pieces. I've tried on $5 million pieces. I've sold very important diamonds in auctions and been privy to those pieces. Well, this is one of the greatest I've ever been able to showcase, and it's actually my first time getting to actually show it to you. So just a little, you know, something fun to bring out for the month of May here. And if you're looking for a total all-out museum piece, that is it. So here we go. That's $999. The other one's a little bit more. So really, truly, what are you laughing at, Tony? A little bit more? I mean, it's a little bit more. It is. It's a little bit more. He saw the price before it showed me. I think he just about toppled over. I know. I'm not kidding. You could put every piece I've ever worn probably all together, add them up, and they still wouldn't be worth what that emerald is worth. It is truly, truly special. So anyway, we also have some Congolese tourmalines we'll show you. It really is just what a treat. I don't know why they've been keeping it from me. They probably figured, I don't know, is she going to go buy that thing? I don't know. I'm seriously considering. Yeah, it would be nice, right? It would be nice. It would be quite the piece. So here we go. This one's coming up. Let's get to our star design here. The emerald's here if you like it. That's going to be our most affordable emerald. And then this one. It started with a ring. It turned into a bangle and then a pendant as well. So this is really special. And yet it's our last 2. I have 2, which I think a lot of people are going to go, oh, good. I can sit back and I don't need to rush. Yeah, until you see the price tag and realize 1110476 is our 27-point kite cut diamond star. Those are 5 kite cuts, and I'm going to just let it hit the light so you can see the reflection of the surface of each kite cut, because otherwise it just looks, I know, like one big star cut diamond, which would be approximately 4 or 5 carats if it was. But instead, you get this really special look where you're seeing there, I mean, you can maybe see the seams there when the diamonds are put together. You can see that they're all going to have this great shimmer off the surface, but those are specialty kite cuts that really do that. They see how they just refract the light off the surface of the stone. It's one of my favorite things about emerald cuts and baguettes and also princess cuts. They do that. They have almost like a reflective, almost mirror-like surface quality about them, but they're still VS diamonds. And then you have the pink diamonds around it, 29 points of natural pinks in a pendant. Who's the star in your life? Are you the star of your own show every day, right? This is where, again, this could be a treat yourself moment, or it could be an exquisite gift idea, because you're getting overall a stunning diamond weight, as we know. But it's really about how we get there and what kind of diamonds they are, because there's nothing simple or commonplace about this pendant. And even though we know celestial designs are hot, 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 there are very few that are going to give you a star design done with such high-end, sophisticated individual diamonds. Those are round pink diamonds. They're all natural. You get the kite cuts as well, which are very exotic. This is how it looks from a distance away. We'll show you the length here, and then we'll show it on. It's a full, almost an inch top to bottom. I would say 7/8 there. And then you just slip your favorite chain through it. All you have to do, by the way, is decide, do you want rose gold or white gold, because either would work, given that this is as is in the rose and the white to match the pink and the white diamonds. And it's going to be a huge blowout. The reason we even have 2 here is probably a lot to do with that $39.99 price tag that it's been in the past. Here's what it looks like from a distance. This is absolutely stunning, and you can see how easily wearable it is as well. It would certainly looks like it would go on a DBTY. I might have to check that for you just because it looks pretty close. And that one's going to be that beautiful design. Can you imagine layering that and stacking that with other pieces as well? Having that be part of your layered look that you create. This one's coming up later, very, very limited, only 9 here in stock that I can get out the door for you right away. Then we'll have a few extras that we can make, but those wouldn't go out right away. So again, you want to stick around for when that comes up, and bringing you a little Mother's Day moment here. But here we go up close again on our star design that is actually no longer $4,000. It's going to be only $9.99 if you'd like it tonight. Beautiful gifting idea, because again, no sizing needed. Everyone's got a great chain. Put it on the chain, probably something different that we know we're seeing everywhere for designer pieces, but yet don't see many opportunities to get something done this way. Achieving this like we have here with this beautiful fancy cut white diamond in the VS material, and then the pinks around it, and then a little mill grain on the very, very outside, only 2 available. We'll give it 30 seconds, then we got to go. Congolese stones, Tahitian pearls. I love Tahitian pearl strands. It's amazing to get Tahitians these days. If you can score a deal under $30,000 on Tahitian strand, you're winning. The fact we're going to bring one for so much less, even better. So we'll have that for you coming up. It's amazing what we're going to do. So lots and lots to get to. 18 seconds left on our star pendant. Did anybody get our emerald, by the way? The beautiful emerald, the $9.99 pear shape, the light 1 carat that we had for you earlier. So fantastic. And then keep in mind, any requests you have, get those in. It's Thursday. Let's party. You don't need to sit around and wait to see what I have for you. We can just let you decide and do an all favorites, all request show too. Listen, I know a lot of people are requesting the DBTY. It's coming up. You know what? I'll probably do it at the top of the hour, 8 o'clock Pacific time. That's 32 and a half minutes from now. Does that sound good? Can we all hang on for like 32 more minutes, and we'll bring you, and 1 gone, by the way, on our star pendant. So 1 gone, 1 left. That is it. And then that one will never be seen again. Do you know we no longer have the kite cuts? So whether it's any of these designs you've seen with kite cuts before, none of them are going to be possible moving forward. So this is the last chance on this pendant. 1 left only, $9.99, lowest price it'll ever be. Great chance to pick it up. And again, that will be to you well in time for Mom's Day if you're thinking about that. So here we are. Next up, gold quartz on the way. Just 1 left on the star. Here we go with 1123332. Look at that. Oh my, one of the prettiest pieces. And is this the one with that fuzzy still in that prong? Let me see if I can remove that, and then we can be on our way here. So taking a look at a gold quartz in a rare pear shape. We don't see many of those. Love the way this is set, just in that there's a little bit of a dressed up aspect to it. Gave it a little extra here by adding some mill grain at the base. That could have easily just been your standard basket where there's prongs around holding your stone in place. Instead, it's going a little bit more wild. You've got a 380 in that fabulous pear-shaped stone. That's a good size. We don't usually see those gold quartz get that big, and I love when the mirror finished gold comes to the surface like that does. I know, please remember, it's a little reflective, just as if I put up my signet ring on the wheel. Sometimes it gets a little glare, so it looks a little bit dark on the surface. The same thing's happening here because it's gold, 24 karat pure gold that's coming to the surface, and of course the stone is polished. Even though it's a cabochon cut, it's still polished. So where you see the polishing along the surface where the gold is in the stone, embedded within that stone, that quartz gem, it's going to have a little bit of that glare. So once I move it, you're going to see that it's just all about that mirror finished yellow gold that we love, but it's also going to be our 380, 25 points in diamonds. That's two large diamonds, pear shapes as well on either side. Take a look at this. You're going to love the price tag on this one. I know you will. It's a good one. Really, really special moment here to get a gold quartz in your collection. It's a 380 we love, 25 points, so about 12 and a half points if they're identical. Probably more likely that you have maybe a 12 and a 13 probably is how that probably came to be there. But it's a really important look. So it just is dressing it up a bit. Like I said, the mill grain meeting there at the basket base there is nice. And then let me show that without the glare here. Just move around a little bit so you can see that gold. Look at that. So much of that 24 karat gold that's within that quartz. And I'm going to try to make this one affordable despite the fact that it's a big size with the bigger diamonds. And big VS diamonds do not get any more affordable to get. I know we're used to seeing great values on our VS diamonds in the accent sizes. A 12 or 13 pointer is no longer an accent size. That could be a center stone in a piece. That could be a center stone in a ring. Easily, no doubt. Here's what we're going to do instead. And this is why I would really encourage you to dial in as quickly as you can. I'm going to try it on for you so you can see the size, because I know sometimes these can be a little bit deceiving as far as how big they are with being a cabochon. Cabochons can operate that way. Here it is on the hand, so you can see it there. It's got some great big diamonds. Let me just prop that up for you so you can see those big pear shapes that are on either side. So it's really a trio of pairs together there. And then, of course, you're going to have this one. That texture really shows up. I love that. Such a small detail that makes a big difference visually when you see that gem and that setting. And we're going to flip it around, show you the other way, just in case you like your pear shape facing away. It's not even going to be $39.99 any longer. So we'll size it for you. We are looking to keep this one in the yellow gold, which is how most of our gold quartz are preferred to be set anyways. So keep that in mind. And we're not going to do $39 or $29 or $19.99. So one caller gets it. Here it is up close yet again. Really gorgeous stone. I love the pattern. They're always distinctive and unique patterns. No two gold quartz will be exactly alike. So you're getting into something that is truly your own, truly unique to you and nobody else. And it's not even $1,500. We're going to make it $1,499 for one caller only. And a big Thursday night is taken off here. Come aboard and really just join in and give yourself permission to treat yourself. When you see the values like we have tonight, it's that night to give yourself the green light. Say yes, shop, and really, again, think about also Mother's Day, because it's the last call if we want to get you things for Mom's Day. And yes, only a few more minutes now, 28 minutes till we get to that 202 DBTY. And I have to do it on the early side. I can't wait till the last hour when we get most of our audience on a weeknight. And that's because we have so few available. Even what's here is very few, but then what we can make beyond that is very, very few. So even if you're willing to wait a longer period of time to get it, it's not what we can do in an unlimited quantity. So that's really important to remember. But let's get to our very, very special. I've got a new Savarite in platinum. And I know we've been seeing some lovely star sapphires recently. Well, I've got one in a necklace tonight. It's our beautiful blue, and this is what we had so much fun with last night. I showed you a gorgeous blue star sapphire. Let me know, $14.99 our gold quartz. Yellow gold only. We'll size it for you. Let's take a look at this. This is a beauty of a stone. Check out this color. And I'm going to walk around here so I can block a light so you can see what it's going to look like in person. First of all, 3518 is the item number. This is going to be a platinum setting. It's got a little purple when you see it up close here. In person, I will tell you it looks more blue, but that's what sometimes these sapphires will do. And see how I just have two stars all of a sudden and they look a little bit muddled? This is what it's going to look like in real life, meaning not TV studio light, but actually just, you know, one centralized light source on it. You'll see right there what it's going to look like. Beautifully centered star, six-legged, of course, it's natural. Unheated star sapphire that's got a little purple blue quality to it. It's a 448, big diamond weight at 91 points. And it's coming with a 17.5-inch chain, but it's also adjustable. So you can make that chain shorter if you wish and have a great piece that's going to go with absolutely everything. I mean, really, you can have a box link chain in platinum that's going to go with your sterling silvers and all your white metals as well. So that's really, really important. So here we go. Hi, Jill, and thank you. And yeah, once again, I know you've said that before, Jill, but no, not gonna try that trend. But thank you. Hi, Jill, but thank you so much. Thank you. Here we go. This is gonna be, you know what I'll do here? Let's throw the chain in for free, of course. Let's show you from a distance, just so you know how big to expect that stone to be here. Take a look at that. That's a good one, isn't it? And you can see those diamonds are huge. Yes, there's a tree of diamonds right up top for the bail, but then you've got that halo design around it. And then look at that chain, so sleek. Love a good box link chain. And then this is the adjustability. Remember, it's 17.5 inches, but that little sliding bead bar, that just allows you to make it shorter and shorter and shorter and shorter if you want. So you can really make it any length you need and get very specific too. So you could get real, you know, sometimes it's just 1-inch increments that you get on a chain that's adjustable. This one's really about whatever you want it to be. So let's take a look at it on the neckline as well, and how it, oh, look, just again, lower light here. And so you're seeing now even more of that really just perfectly defined star. That's what's so impressive about it. Really nice material there. And it, I would say also here looks a little bit more like a purple glow as well. So this one's gonna be huge value. Let's just blow it out right now. And of course, free chain. I know that if you picked up any of our star stones yesterday, might be a nice match here, something to go with, something you're looking for here. The finishing is beautiful. And remember, that's platinum. And of course, a little natural on the back. These star stones are never going to be something that you actually polish from the back. They're cabochons, and so you actually don't polish them typically from the back. So this is where, again, just a dome style from the front, great glow. I love that it's a translucent stone as well. Very large size. We're gonna blow it out. It's got a $59.99 price. I just think for a really unique star stone, this one's gonna be something we need to do something real special on here. And it's gonna be only $1,999, special achieved right there. And with that almost 1 carat diamond weight in total for you, and yes, it's only gonna be for one caller, so that's when you wanna be quick on. And then we'll get to, again, only just a few more minutes to our DBTY. What can I tell you? It's gonna fly. 9 of them available only that can ship right away. 9 of them. So that's why I'm urging you to stay with us. In 24 minutes, we'll kick it off. Those 9 are going to go. We usually need 300 or so per airing. So the fact that I only have 9 that can ship out right away is going to be where I know we're going to be busy right off the bat. So let me know if you'd like that star stone. And then here we go with the Tahitians. Let me just get to our only, this is our only strand. I know a lot of you are thinking about the golden pearls, but the golden pearls I just had out the other day, and they're still $10,000 for the only golden pearl strand that we have. This one's going to be a lot less, and they're almost as rare. It's item number 1123231. This is one last strand, and it's Tahitians, and they're natural. And these are not, we don't do dyed, we don't do enhanced, we don't do faux, we don't do anything like that. This is a natural Tahitian pearl 35 times over. You've got 35 individual huge stones. These are organic gems. They're anywhere from 11, that would be the very, very smallest in the back here, all the way up to 13.5 millimeters in size. Yes. Oh, good. The star sapphire necklace just sold. Thank you. Thank you. And this is our last one. Now, I'm showing you the clasp here because I want you to know it stays with the yellow gold clasp there, which has a fluted design to it. And then, of course, it's going to be in the length 18.5 inches. That will fit like an 18-inch. So just keep that in mind. Just because there's a width to the pearl, there's a bigger diameter to the pearl. So it just, you know, when you've got 35 individual pearls, it might just sit a little bit higher than the length actually is if you had it in a straight line. Does that make sense? Just the width of the pearls is going to make it sit a little bit smaller. So an 18.5 is so it can actually feel and fit like an 18-inch, which is pretty classic. And then we've got our $10,800 price tag. That's not. We need one caller on the lines here. Yellow gold closure. Let me show it, most importantly, on the neckline so you see how it compares. Obviously, we have DBTYs coming up. That's what you do. Now, you don't have to layer it up. Obviously, this is really more or less a standalone piece, but you can see there, if you actually have, you have such a subtle graduation, it's very difficult to even tell. If you look at the very, very smallest pearls back here versus the larger pearls in the front, that's where you have really good workmanship. I know we don't usually think about that with a strand of pearls, but it is workmanship. You had to gather all these stones. They had to be the exact right size. You had to figure out how to make each and every one of them such a subtle difference in their diameter that they could graduate subtly like they do. That is a huge moment in pearls. Not easy to do that. You can't just scoop into a bucket of pearls and expect to just come out with a perfect necklace like this. Each one is hand chosen to be that really beautiful round material. It's one only. We're doing something special here. Let's go ahead and blow them out and then even show you, yes, on the hand, but I'm even going to bring them up close so you can really see the details. And part of what I love about this is that each one is subtly different. To me, I'll tell you why I like that. I could help you go find a simulated version, just a look-alike, just a faux version, and we could go out and find one, and it should cost you $20 or $30, right? And they would look exactly the same. They would have no luster to them, right? When you create pearl lookalikes out of whatever they're made of, whether they be plastic or alabaster or beads or what have you, they're not going to have that beautiful luster and sheen that a good pearl is going to have. Then they would all be uniform, which I think there's something special about. Sure, when it's a distance away, if you're just across the table from somebody, they're going to look exactly the same. But up close, like we're seeing, you see little different nuanced differences in the luster of each one, in the color of each one. Some are a little more silvery toned, some are a little bit more gray, some are a little bit more charcoal, and they all have that beautiful sheen, which is that pearlescence, that luster we love. And then, of course, each one is a huge size. Remember, 35 individual pearls. Solid gold clasp, the whole piece is one only. We can get it right out to you. It would ship out tomorrow. It would be to you well in time for, maybe it's you that are, maybe you're getting ready for your Mother's Day gathering and you're going to wear it. And you're going to start wearing it then, but you know you're going to wear this probably more often than you're not wearing it because it's that kind of classic. I think about who comes to mind when I think about Tahitian pearls, and I think about the folks and the gals and the different icons as far as fashion and style. Usually they're wearing a Tahitian pearl, and usually it's their signature piece. So this could be your signature piece. And it's a huge value. It's not even $49.99. There's only one. I wish we had three because guess what? We already have 3 callers on the phone lines verifying right now. There are 3 callers verifying now. And we're not even down to the lowest price. We're at $49.99. The truth is it's going a lot lower than that, and that's why it's going to go. Stays with the yellow gold closure and clasp, which likely you're going to wear in the back anyways, but that's going to be the size of one of those smaller pearls, which again, smaller but not small. And it's not even $49.99. It's not $39.99. Watch this. There's only one. It's going to go right out to you. Great gifting idea. Great gifting idea. And the fact is, it's not even going to be $3,000. Oh, does she want to see it? You got it. So we will bring, what's that second word? Oh yeah, that's from before. Okay. This one's actually $29.99 to the very first caller. And Pam, we've got your piece you've been waiting on. We've got it. We'll show it to you. I'm so glad you're ready for your cat's eye Indicolite. So we have got that one coming up for you, Pam. We'll show it to you next. And this one's only $29.99. And that's a look at, really I tried to get you a look at all the pearls here together, kind of walk you through it, and look at that. So see, there's obviously little characteristics to each one. Again, if they weren't there, you would think they were just plastic or faux. So it's important to have all those little special details there, and you can see, showing you some of the back pearls here, how they're all going to coordinate together. They're all either giving you those beautiful, almost peacock tones, or some more of those really almost like the pinks and the purple jewel tones we love. Here it is again, to the hand again for you. So getting a sense of the size, and $29.99, one only. All right, so that's our Tahitian pearl strand. And again, I love to show the whole thing to you here, draped as it is, just kind of draped and looking so you can see all of those pearls at one time and really see that there's such a very subtle difference between them. All right, let's get on to the cat's eye Indicolite. I know Pam's been thinking about this one for a while. Give you a look at it, make sure this is the one you'd like to have. So take a look. Since we're zoomed back so far anyways, we're going to need it for this ring. It's a large medallion style ring, and it's item number 0288. And this is really one of the bigger, heavier rings we do. It's starting with a 4-carat 90 in the cat's eye Indicolite, which actually is so mirror finished and polished on the sides, you can actually see the diamonds reflecting in it. Do you see when it moves over to one side? On either side, you can see at the very base of the stone, look at how it's reflecting those diamonds. That's a great polish to a cabochon. It's, of course, true blue Indicolite, so that makes it rare. But what really came to light just about maybe a year ago or so, were a few cat's eye Indicolites. So not only are they one of the rare tourmalines in the world, but they're also giving you a chatoyant phenomenal effect, which is a cat's eye. That is the layman's term for chatoyancy. So you can go ahead and call it what you wish, but either way, you're seeing those vertical lines, that vertical double line you see is actually the cat's eye effect. That's chatoyancy. I had never seen one until we brought a few here to you just within the last year or so. It's a huge stone. Of course, still giving you the true blues that we would love to see, and we don't usually very often, in faceted material. This is that ultimate color of blue tourmalines. That's what it's intended to be. It's got to be, if it's Indicolite, it's got to be a blue tourmaline. Shouldn't have the greens to it. This is what you're getting here. And then, of course, that beautiful effect where it just lights up and almost looks like beams of light that are through that stone. And yet, this is set with 99 points in diamonds. Let's take a look. It's for the big and the bold lovers, that's for sure, because it's got this gigantic medallion style to it. That's what it looks like on. Don't worry, it's elevated enough where it sits up a little higher. So even if it is a wider diameter than your finger, as it is for me, it's not going to be interfering with the way that you put your fingers together. So I want to keep that in mind. It's just elevated in such that they put it a little bit up over the hand, so it's never going to be uncomfortable to wear, and you're not walking around with your fingers that are, can't come together like we usually do. So that's going to be down in price. Wait a minute, we've reduced it. $99.99. I'd forgotten that this went down to $49.99. The truth is it's going even lower tonight, so you can get your hands on it if you'd like one of our rarest stones. And it's also in one of our rare mountings. And you're not paying $39.99. Big value already. It gets better. We only have the one, and it's only $2,999. And that's for one caller, and quickly, because that will not last. So good luck and take advantage of it. And then we're going to be on our way with a lot more to show you. Of course, we've only got about 15 minutes left in this hour. I know a lot of you are holding out for the DBTY. The 202 is back. It's rarely seen. It's rarely here. It's coming up in 15 minutes. I keep mentioning it because we only have 9 that can go out right away. That's it. I know how many of you are going to want to shop this for Mother's Day gifting. And that's why I made a point to bring it out on this fabulous Thursday night for you on May 2nd, is so you can have it in time for Mother's Day gifting. So that's going to be coming up. I just wish we had more of them, but we don't. But we just, again, giving you fair and final warning there. I do have a very cool pair of earrings I want to show you, because these have not been out in a long time. And the reason they don't come out on air is because they have a massive, massive diamond weight. Here's what they look like. This is that button style earring, but be forewarned, we do a version of this. Oh, okay, good, Pam. I didn't know that. Okay, good. So that one is sold then, the Indicolite cat's eye's gone. And then here's what we have for you. And what I want to make sure you know is I do a version of earring like this here that's got all white diamond round brilliance. That's not this. This is a little different. It's an upgrade to that. This is where you're getting that cluster of round brilliance in the middle, then an entire row of tapered baguettes, then another row around brilliance, still creating this beautiful round medallion style in a button style earring. It's item number 1121304. This is only white gold. This is a great designer style. And it also happens to be, I think, one of our biggest values of the night here, because they've been sitting here, and let's face it, I've not been showing them to you because they've been hanging out at $79.99. And granted, there's a lot of diamond weight. It's 18 karat solid white gold, first of all. You're getting a carat 73 just in your round diamonds, and another 47 points in the baguette. So a grand total of 220 in diamonds. 220. Big look. Omega backs. That's what so many of you are always asking us to do more of. But remember, not just any earring can be done with an omega back. That's not something that you can just add on to any basic stud. It's got to be of a certain style and a certain size if you're going to hide what is a bigger mechanism. And that's really why it's there, is that the bigger the earring, the more it tends to need an omega backing. So that's what's happening right here, is that you've got that omega backing to make sure that this earring is not flopping forward. We don't want that with our earrings. We want it to stand up. We want it to face out. We want everyone to see those diamonds. That's what this does. And you're getting 220 in diamonds. Now, the reason I haven't shown them to you is because usually here, when we have 220 in diamonds, we don't see $8,000 as the price tag. So tonight, I've got a moment where I thought earrings are great for, gifting and things like that, and special occasion earrings like this. This may not be your everyday earring that you're wearing 24/7, but if you are looking to really step up with diamonds, this would be one to consider. If you like something that sits closer to the ear but still has a lot of presence to it, this is one to consider. And I'm going to do a quick little blowout before our top of the hour and our Diamonds by the Yard gets here, and wait to see how beautiful they look with the Diamonds by the Yard as well. They look amazing together. So we'll show that to you, but it's only white gold, and this is last call, and it's the first time we've ever got a chance to reduce these in price. And that's why I don't show them, is because they're $8,000, and that's just a lot of money to spend on 220. It's a great value compared to retailers. It's not a great value compared to TVON. And we are all shopping here because, well, we like those values. And we want to get the best in diamonds for a really exquisite price tag. And that's what this brings you. Now, I want to show you from a distance. They're 5/8 of an inch in diameter. So let me show you how that looks. Boy, that would make a sizable ring. So just be aware, we have to make sure you see them first on the ear to make sure that you can handle the size of these earrings because they're very large. Indeed, there is your overall diameter there. So you can see that's really stretching towards 3/4 of an inch. It's right between 1/2 and 3/4 inch in diameter. But I'm going to show them to you on, and that's, I think, really where you're going to get the best idea, not to mention the way they move and the way that there's a reason you want two different types of diamonds together like this in cuts. And that's because they take the light and they throw it back to the eye in different ways. Baguettes work very differently than round brilliants. They both sparkle, they both shine, but they're working differently so that you get this really impressive look. And this is what they look like on. They're stunning. I mean, they really are. That size is everything. No one's going to miss those earrings. No one's not going to see those earrings. And yet, look how perfectly they're sitting so that they're propped up perfectly on the ear. It's a post that's towards the top, but not at the very, very top either. So you've got great news there where if you want to have that piercing coverage, you got it. And then, of course, really easy on, really easy off for you. Really simple to put on, but they're actually not even $79.99. Great for gifting because all you need to know is, does she have pierced ears? Usually a larger button style earring is a great style for just about everybody, right? Maybe it's, again, dressier, yes, because it's 220 in diamonds, but a really special look. And how gorgeous does it look with the DBTY? Perfect way to go if you want something to match that. It works really well for that. And you can see as you move a little bit, you get those baguettes and rounds that each play with the light differently. So it's a big wow earring. Let's go back to our close-up, show you what we can do on price tag. Nobody's on the lines because they're $8,000. This is why I never show them, because I know you guys and I know you know me. I like a value, so do you. This is why we all get along, right? So that we love diamond values. We need deals on diamonds. We don't want to spend retail. Which retail, by the way, would be $25,000 a carat. So retail would actually be over 50 grand on the earring. We're doing better than 79. We're doing better than half. It's our ultimate blowout. You're probably seeing these for the first time. They get very little airtime. I cannot remember the last time they were on the airwaves here. It is an important time to pick them up. We're making sure they go. There's just one thing to do here, and we have now about 10 minutes. 10 minutes until the DBTY sells out. And you never know when it's going to be the final time we see it overall. That's the key. When's it going to be the final chance to get this diamonds by the yard at this price tag? Because we lose money every time we sell one. Every time. It's that good a deal. That's why it's our best seller. So it's coming up. It's 9.5 minutes. First, we got to get the earrings that go with everything you wear in diamonds, because there they are, all diamonds, all 220, and not 79. I said half. That would be $4,000. But still 220 in diamonds. We need to go lower than 4 if we're going to get them out the door. So instead, they're not going to be $4,000. And they're not going to be $3,000, and they're not $29.99, and suddenly we're looking a little too low considering also they're 18 karat solid. This is an upgrade when you get that level of 18 karat gold, because there's a lot of it. Don't think for a second that it's an earring, so is there really that much gold? Well, remember, it's 5/8 of an inch in diameter, so the answer is yes. There's a lot of gold going on in this earring. And it's ultimately that dressier style. You know, not everyone does drops, not everyone does hoops, and sometimes you still want to have a dressed up earring for those special events, those weddings you go to, the big dinners out, the things that you want to feel extra special for. This is a great way to do a still wearable, easy to wear stud style, but you've got so much affordability so that you're not breaking the bank to get that earring, that even if you are wearing it more occasionally, it still is going to be within budget to make it worth your while. And it's not even close to $29.99 either. Only one pair. Let's get them gone. White gold only. So again, another great gifting option. They can be sent out tomorrow. So they'll be with you in the next couple of days, because no sizing needed, no gold color change possible. So it is ready to go. And they're not even $2,500. And remember, that all adds up to $220. $220 total weight. So you're getting a very important earring. And you're not paying $24. You're not paying $23. They're not $22, they're not $21.99. This is the value of the night, and always a step up. We've had to do this with all the rings. You guys remember those illusion style rings that eventually we had for years. Couldn't sell a one of them because the designer prices weren't anywhere near our own. So it took us finally saying, you know what, let's just bring them all out. Let's sell them well under cost. And then guess what? They started to fly. And now, today, every single one of those rings gone. This is the same designer. It's that same style, but in an earring, And we're doing the same thing. We're already under our own cost. What we paid to get them here from the designer to our network to you. So guess what? I don't think you can get a better buy than this, because if we're having to sacrifice them, if we're having to sell them for less than we paid to get them here, that's a great value. And they're not even $2,099. This is for one collar, fabulous for all your dressy occasions. They are a wow earring. They look red carpet ready, but they're still easy. They're not huge chandelier earrings. They're just really classic, timeless, really statement styles, but still very wearable. That's what you gotta love about an earring like this. And it's not even $2,000. They are $1,999 if you'd like to get that pair home. And that is it. So remember, we have to add all that up. That's well under $1,000 a carat. And it's not just rounds. It's the rounds and the baguettes together that you're getting here that really make it the wow piece. So $19.99 if you'd like them. We've got 30 seconds wrapping up, and then we're going to be on our way. Just a few more minutes to our top of the hour DBTY, and then we've got some Congolese stones for you. We've got an opal that's fabulous. We've got a beautiful pink tourmaline and a trillion cut pendant. Love that one. So lots and lots here. Definitely get requests in as well if you have them. We'd love to hear what you're looking for. We got some great, I've got a dragonfly in a ring. Usually it seems like when we see dragonflies, they're in pendants. We've actually got a ring and a dragonfly. I guess it didn't make it as part of our critter selection the other day, so we decided to hold off, and now it's here tonight. And then we even have that diamond band, real classic, men's or ladies unisex style diamond band. Tahitian pearl strand is still here. Don't forget, we had a lot of pieces to start the show that were under $1,000, like our Podparasha and like our beautiful brooch with rubies and diamonds. So there are still some great buys that are here from hour number one. If you were a little bit tardy to the Thursday, look at that. That's our brooch / pendant with rubies and diamonds. That's $9.99. Also 18 karat gold, just a little heads up there. Have the Podparasha we started the show with. And I know we only have 5 minutes left in the hour, so we have the Podparasha as well. Think about this one, the Podparasha Sapphire, unheated, untreated. That's only $9.99. So you've got some really cool opportunities here to get some very affordable but very high-end jewelry all at the same time. So there we go. Those are the diamond earrings. They're hanging out as well, $19.99. Okay, so we move along. And then later today, I do have the Paraiba that you guys have been waiting for, because there has been pretty much, apparently everyone wants a pear shape. And I get it, pear shapes are really hot right now. We have a pear shape. We have a stone that's just under 2 carats. Wow, you would never know it. I had a 2.5 carat and a 252 over the last few days. They're gone, they found their homes. I'm gonna tell you right now, this carat 91 has a bigger face than those other previous 2 pear shapes. It's 1122681. And why am I bringing it out? Because this is an even better value. So just by virtue of the fact it is under 2 carats in actual carat weight, I felt like we had to do something extreme here on the pricing. I know there's a reason that the 2.5s have been going, and we had 2 pear shapes on 2 consecutive days. It was last Sunday and then this past Monday. And we saw the pear shapes go in the 2.5 carat sizes. Well, this one's just slightly under 2 carats, but the visual, you would never know. It's got a visual that is giving exactly the look we saw in 2.5 carat stones over the last couple of days. It's our 191, super clean yet again, white gold setting, signature style, 86 points in diamonds finished on the inside. So what we're going to do is make some magic happen. We are the only person, only network, only gemstone supplier that is discounting Paraibas. That's a very big statement. That sounds like pure hyperbole, but it's not. It's actually the truth. There is not a wholesaler, not a dealer, not an individual, myself included. I get a lot of people always asking me if I will sell my Paraibas, because they're looking to buy it to then profit, turn around, sell it to someone else and make a big profit. That's what's happening with the world of Paraibas. When they're unattainable and when they're not available, everybody is working really, really, really hard to get one. And the fact that they're not available drives that price and that value up. We've been seeing this for years. We know they're completely mined out. We know that there's likely not another discovery to be had worldwide. So this is where we are the only ones. I feel confident in telling you that we are the only ones that are not only willing to sell it, meaning offer it, but also discount it as we're doing. And that's what I'm going to do right now. So as we look at this pear shape, 191, 86 points in diamonds, a fabulous value is happening right now. And it is only one, of course, and I'm going to try it on for you because you definitely want to see what this one looks like from a distance. We're looking at it up close so you can really check out the clarity. and see if you find an inclusion. I can't find a flaw in that stone myself, but here it is. There's the inside of the undergallery to make sure that's comfortable. This is, of course, a copper-bearing stone. It is supposed to have inclusions. That's what makes it so remarkable when you're that up close and you don't see any. And here's what it looks like from a distance away. So again, this 191 is likely a more shallow cut, which is why it's giving us such a big visual effect and a big look, is all because, check it out, look at that beautiful ripple effect of that light going through that stone. That is so important, so precious. And yes, the reason they've gone out in the last few days is because we've taken $30,000 and $40,000 pieces and we've made them under $15,000. I'm going to do that again with a carat 91 that looks larger. All the clarity and glow and color of blue-green together, 50-50, are there. You've got it for less than, hey, it's $30,000. That's not too bad. It's actually $29,999. That's the original price on this, and that's not bad at all for a nearly 2-carat stone. Where else, who else is going to give you this opportunity as we look at it again close up and just be wowed? It's under $15,000. That's been the magic number that has sold out our other pear shapes this week. We're going to take this even lower than 29 or 15. That's just immediate. If you've been with me on Sunday and Monday, you know that. You saw it. They were 15,000. They're out of here. And now we're doing even better because it is a carat 91. So being that it is just under 2 carats, we want to make this even more affordable if we can, and that's what we're going to do. So that if maybe 15,000 was still just out of your reach or out of the budget, here's a way you still get a big stone with the utmost clarity and glow, and don't even spend 15,000 or 14,000 or 13,000. This is what's so crazy about this. And the reason it's going to go, these are collectible stones that obviously for anybody who's gone, that's great for, you know, somebody's got, I mean, you know, it's not the most inexpensive piece we have. But when you compare this to what they're getting in real world moments, real world examples, this is the best value out there. And it's the best value we'll see tonight. I can guarantee you that. It's not the most affordable, but it's the best value because it's not even going to be 13,000. It's not even 12. This is unheard of. And the size is everything, and it's only $11,999 to one caller. And it is the top of the hour, so right after this Paraiba goes, we're going to bring out the Diamonds by the Yard, the 202, the world famous, the must-have, the bestseller, and the ultimate Mother's Day gift idea coming up in as soon as basically this one's gone, which is probably 30 seconds away or less. So there it is, $11,999 on that colossal Paraiba. Let's bring it face forward here so you can really see again the color, the glow, the clarity of a copper bearing blue-green stone. Under $12,000. Amazing. It's a proud moment to be able to do this. I'm thrilled to be able to do this. I really am. I mean, I'm a collector of the stone, but I was lucky. I was collecting it back in 04 and 05, so things were different then. It wasn't mined out then. It wasn't even really that well known back then. Not a lot of people knew what Paraiba. Today, it's really become a, surprisingly so, I think, it's become more or less a household name for anybody who follows gems and jewelry because it really is just that big a deal. Everyone's really talking about it. The industry is talking about it. There are now stones out there where there are copycats and there are lookalikes and there are faux and all that. This is where you're getting that beautiful value, $11,999. We've got 3 people talking about it. It's the first caller to say sold. That's how we work it with these one-of-a-kinds. Obviously, we'd love to have 3 or 4 of them, but that's just not how Mother Nature works. So that's for the first and only caller. And then, yep, I think you guys might be on the line too, anticipating some Diamond by the Yard action. Am I right? So we're going to show that to you next, and it's going to be 111-3480. So operators, one thing I'm going to ask a favor of is just if we could yell out what you're getting for gold colors, just because I want everyone to be aware of what we have to ship right away. I don't want to make any promises I can't keep. I'm going to be able to offer a few more of these after we sell out of the current quantity, but I know exactly what we have here. And so I have got a pin ready to go. I've got the quantity here in front of me, and we've got what we've got in stock. Now, I'm still going to have the opportunity to make a few of these. Welcome to the show, by the way. Happy Thursday to you. Glad you're with us. This is TVON. I'm Lauren Blair. So happy you're here right now because this necklace, this icon, this specialty favorite of ours, is coming up for a rare, rare moment. And I really wanted to just keep in mind that given that a lot of us might be thinking about holidays coming up like Mother's Day, or maybe some other one. Maybe there's a birthday or an anniversary or something special, maybe a milestone, whether it's retirement or something of the sort. These are the types of necklaces that are really beloved by one and all. So that's the first thing. We can't say that about every piece of jewelry. This really is a beloved favorite by just about everybody, and it could be for any age as well. So we love it for gift giving, but as we approach Mother's Day, a week from Sunday, here's what I have to go right now. I have 5 of them in white gold. I know, please forgive me. I really don't like showing this unless I have an unlimited supply. Today's that day though, because I want to give you one last chance to get it prior to Mother's Day. But you have to be on the phone lines quickly because we have 5 of them in white gold that can ship right away. 5, that's it. I have 4 in yellow gold. I have no rose gold. It's 5 in white, 4 in yellow. Beyond that, obviously that's 9 pieces that are going to sell out very, very quickly. Beyond that, I'm going to have that opportunity to make a few, but not unlimited. I can't make many. What we did was we counted up, and please feel free to call me now because there's a lot of people on the phone lines talking about the Paraiba. We are about to be really, really busy on, this is the icon. This is it. I have to do it early. Normally, I would wait and do this at 9:30 Pacific time when we have a lot of our weeknight audience tune in. I'm doing it early because there are so few I can sell, because there are only 9 that are in stock right now, because even after those 9 sell out in the first couple of seconds, there are only so many I can make because remember, this necklace requires such a very large individual diamond size that we had to know, we had to count up how many big diamonds we have and then basically divide that by how many diamonds are in the necklace, and that's how many we can make going forward without having you wait till it's had to be made again under a different price for diamonds and a different price for gold. So this is looking like it's your last chance to get it at this big value. The value that is so good, it's made it the favorite. It's made it the bestseller that it is. And this is not the 1 carat, this is not the 40 pointer, this is not the 18 pointer. We do a lot of different versions of DBTYs, which simply just means diamonds by the yard. It's a style that's everywhere. We didn't make up or create the diamonds by the yard. It's an iconic classic style. But we did perfect it when it comes to quality and value because we're giving you VS diamonds throughout. We're giving you, in this case, our largest diamond weight. And they go all the way around until you get the adjustability, which is a lobster claw closure and 3 adjustable links. I just put one on at a 16 and one at an 18, and you can see how they layer beautifully. So keep that in mind. I also have a yellow and a white gold on. You're going to get your choice of. Rose gold we can still make. I've got the pen ready to go. Normally I don't need a pen for a show. I do right now because I got to keep track of what goes out to who, and then I will let you know when the current quantity is sold out. That just means you're going to wait a little extra time to get it. It probably can't be there before Mother's Day, as much as we will try. But this is the 202. I know a lot of you know it. I know a lot of you own it. I know a lot of you come back and get another gold color because you love it that much, or you want to gift it, or you know that so-and-so in your life, whether it's that sister, that daughter, that best friend, your mom, whoever it is always complimenting yours. Wouldn't that be a treat to give them something special? And the next time we have to create it again and see it again, expect a vastly different price. I know I priced this version in the 2 carat size, not VS Diamonds, by the way, because I haven't found one yet in VS Diamonds. I haven't found a retailer that offers VS Diamonds in their style. Best I found is SI. The SI version is $25,000. So we're not doing $25,000. White gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. Operators, let me know who's got what. Then I'll alert everybody when the current quantity is sold out, and then we only have a few left to go around after that. So the whole point of the message here is dial in early, even if you're not sure if you want one, because it's the only way to make sure you get one, because we can't sell as many as we usually do. So are we ready to see what it's all about? I know it's been on my neckline. You've seen it a couple times. Let me show you up close as well what this looks like on the hand. Yes. Okay, so 1 yellow gold's already gone. You know what? I'm gonna need a couple hands here. I'm gonna show it to you a lot as I wear it because I think that's important to see how it wears, because that's the best way I think to gauge it, is to see how it looks on a neckline. So Andy's already got a yellow gold. Operators, you do have to let me know because I want to let everyone know I don't want anyone to expect it in the next couple of days if we can't deliver it. So here's what we're doing, and this is an icon, $25,000 for the SI version out in retail, or you can spend a lot less, get it here. I love this layered. I just think that The layering of this is just fabulous. And you know what? Even when you do, and this is what I love so much about it. I was going to move this around here so you don't see the closure. Just kind of flung that on before the show got started. But look at how beautiful these are, layered up. I've got a yellow gold and a white gold. It's all I have in stock is the yellow and the white, although the yellow is already dwindling. It's $25,000 in retail for SI diamonds. Let me remind you, these are all bezel set stones. They're all larger stones. They're all going to be all the way around so that even when you go to the very, very back, they're going all the way around. So if you have your hair up like I do, or you have shorter hair, you're still going to see the diamonds in the back. However, the only break in the diamonds is where we add the adjustability. So there are 3 O-rings. You either wear it at the shortest length like I'm doing here, 16 or 17 or 18. I've got a 16 and an 18 so they can separate a little bit. And then you've got the option to layer up. I wish I had a third one here I've got a couple on display here up close, but I wish, just imagine if you wanted to do 16, 17, and 18, how beautiful it would be to have the 3. But I also love that it just doesn't compete with earrings. See, I'm not a big necklace person because I like a big earring. I'm not going to leave the house without an earring on. So sometimes if you're wearing a big earring, you tend to have to go without the necklace, right? That's not the case with this necklace. You still feel free to wear your rings and wear your earrings and wear all your other favorites. But the best part of all is it's nowhere near $25,000. It's nowhere near $20 or $15 or $10 or $5,000. And this is obviously not just about 2 carats 02 in diamonds. It's about the fact they're larger. It's about the fact that it's made with a solid gold chain that's diamond cut links in between. And it's only about 3/4 of an inch between every single diamond all the way around. So it's the most deluxe version we do. It's perfect for gifting. Operators, let me know white or yellow and how many you need. We already have a white gold gone out as well, so this is it, guys. They're going very quickly as far as what can ship out right away. We're about to say goodbye to what our current quantity is, but we don't have any rows, just so you know. Okay, good. Just so they're aware, we don't have any rows that can ship right away. But this is it, guys. Last call on this value. They're not $5,000, they're not $4,000, they're not even $3,000, and you got to try one. If you have never tried one, let me tell you, we have sold thousands of these, thousands of them, since we've been offering it. And I've never known one to come back. I've never known one to be returned. I get rave reviews about, mostly the sentiment is the same. It's, oh my gosh, I ripped open the box when it arrived. I put it on immediately and I haven't taken it off since. I live in that necklace. I wear it every single day. I layer it up with my other favorite pendants. I layer it with other necklaces. You can wear it on its own. You can wear it layered. There is not a single woman that cannot wear this. It's just that beautiful and it's iconic and it's not too much. Even if you're looking at going 202 in diamonds, that's a lot of diamond weight. It is, but it's not too much. It just works. And it's not even $2,000 a necklace, and solid gold, diamond cut, chain in between, not heavy, but really looks amazing. I love that when it's stacked together, it doesn't tangle up because it's really like having a diamond collar, but without being overdone. Diamond collars can be a little bit much for everyday wear. I think this is the way you give that look, but really, really safe. It's not even $19.99. We're gonna show you in a couple of different ways here, but I gotta say, when you get a necklace like this, and it's already under $1,000 a carat as it is, and then I keep on dropping and keep on dropping and keep on reducing the price, it's the ultimate must-have. It's not $19, it's not $18, and it's not even $1,799. Mother's Day is coming. And I usually sometimes I've been known to get on my soapbox about moms and moms needing to treat themselves better, treat themselves more often. Please, oh please, oh please, moms out there, if you're even halfway considering this necklace for yourself, you know you deserve it, you know you've earned it, and you know you're gonna love it forever and ever. Trust me, you will. It's not even $1,777. It's one of the best buys we've ever created on this show. It really is. And you truly would be doing yourself a disservice and your jewelry collection a disservice if you don't get one at some point. And why wait until that inevitable day comes when it's got to go up in price and it's going to run you more? Just get it now and start enjoying, because it's not even $1,777 on this Thursday night. And it was my real sticking point. I wanted to bring this out, if at all possible, before Mom's Day gets here, and we are a week and a few days away. So here it is right now, not even $1,777. It's only $1,699 for the necklace. And that's it. And it's one of the most incredible buys we have to bring to you. And it's the unbelievable value it is, and you'll wear it every day. So let's take another look at it in a different perspective here. And then operators, will you continue to let me know? So Tim, just to recap, you got a white gold, right? And Andy, you got a yellow gold. And then we have another, you got a rose gold. So that's, again, they understand they're gonna have to wait. And then we've got, Jess, did you take any yet? Okay, so we're still good to go. So here's the deal, guys. Last call on this one for what we have right now. Here is what they look like together. A little bit closer perspective just to see how a yellow and a white play together there, but I'll just show you one at a time. And of course, just take particular care in the way you put it on. Obviously, it's meant to have an open bezel front and back, so it's always gonna look like it's, you know, on properly. And of course, if it does move or turn a little bit, then you're always gonna see the beautiful brilliance of the diamonds, no question about it. But at $16.99, we'll give it 60 seconds. Gotta move. Just, I wanted to bring it out. I know that I don't mean to bore anybody with it because I know we see it, we've seen it before. I love bringing you brand new. If I had my choice, I'd probably bring you nothing but brand new every single day. But these are pieces that need, and we have another white gold gone, so I'm going to make a note of that. This is it, guys. Last call. We now have 3 left in the white gold. We only have, it looks like 2 left in the yellow gold, and that's it. That can ship out and be in time for you. So that's where, again, if you are shopping for Mom's Day, you got to be in really, really, really quickly. Still visible from across the room. Looks great. Is amazing. And it's $16.99. It truly is one of our best values we have. I've been here 8 years. I was thinking, I was reminiscing today that I cannot believe I've never been in a network this long, and I can't believe I've been here 8 years. It's been amazing that it's just flown by. And to be honest, I really think that this has got to be the top value of what we bring. I mean, it really is. You don't get 202 in diamonds that are bigger sizes like this for a price like this. You just don't. And if you've never seen one close up, let's show that to you as well so you can see how this is constructed, how those diamonds look, the bit of chain that you have between every single bezel set we've got. I just really, I want the moms to be able to treat themselves. I want that if, you know, I've had so many people reach out to me in the last couple of days and really the last week saying, I really want to get something special for the mom in my life, but I don't know where to begin. What would you suggest? What would you recommend? What do you think is the great value that I know that she's going to love? I have a lot of, you know, men that reach out to me that go, you know what, I don't know what to get. The mom in my life, whether it's a wife, whether it's their own mom, whether it's, you know, their daughter who's a mom, and they just don't know where to go because, you know, what's going to work for everybody's style. This always works. Yes. Thank you. Another white gold. So it means that we have only now 2 left in the white gold that can ship right away, and that's it. So our final call is now. Let me know who's got that Paraiba, if anybody got our 191. And then there it is, the DBTY, the world famous. And just, again, if you're not sure where to go and what to get, and you want to get one thing only. Because I get that question a lot, is I want everything that I see on the show. And my budget doesn't allow me to buy everything on the show, but I want everything on the show. So where do I begin? Where do I start? Or if you're a new shopper with us and you're not sure where to go, where to start your TVON collection right here. Start here. And I know you're going to, first of all, you're going to be able to be introduced to our diamond quality, which is really what I think for so many customers and shoppers puts us on the map and instantly becomes, you know, why you follow us and why you are taking interest in our jewelry and what sets us apart, because there are other guys selling stuff for more money. I get it. And the amount of money you spend doesn't always equate to the quality you're getting. There's lower quality jewelry on TV that's being sold for more money. So that can be confusing. This is where, forget about all that. Forget about, it doesn't matter what you buy or how much you save unless it's something you're going to wear. This is actually wearable art. This is what contributes to your own personal style every day. Jewelry tells a story of who you are. Which one? White gold. White gold's almost gone, guys. So this is it. 1 left in white gold, and that's it. But this is really where it's more than just a piece of jewelry that you buy. It becomes part of your signature style in this example. This is truly something you're going to wear every single day. So that's really what it's all about. And to see them layered up, even if you already have one and love it, you may think about, I just put on 2 different colors of gold just to show you the perspective on a skin tone of what they look like. But you don't have to go 2 different tones of gold. You probably are dedicated to one gold color or another. So you can get the same gold color that you already have. You can try a different one if you like that, you know, ability to mix and match and mix your metals, or just pick your favorite or think about gifting as well. So last call, we'll go back to our little setup here so you can see what it looks like from a little different perspective, and then we're going to be moving on. But it is only 1 left in white gold now that can go out and be to you in time for Mother's Day. So congratulations on those. Thank you, thank you. I'm such a fanatic about Mother's Day. I think it's one of the more important days of the year, and just really, really want to give everybody something special if you're looking for a perfect way to go for gifting. All right, so coming up, we've got more on the way. We've got a really classic band. I do want to show you, Paraiba lovers, If you could not quite do the pear shape, I do have this oval coming up, and it's a 1 carat. It's actually exactly a 1 carat. So we do have that one, just so you know. It's going to be coming up in a little bit. So we will be bringing you another Paraiba opportunity tonight before we go. So it's not all about the $12,000 pieces. We'll have that bridge for you with the 1 carat oval coming your way in just a little bit. So stick around. Want you to be able to see what that's all about and get a chance to pick that up. Don't forget about our DBTYs, still amazingly so. And that's a good sign. Maybe everyone does have one already. I mean, I'm always hoping that that's the case with our blue wings before they sell out. I hope everybody's got a DBTY before you have to spend more money. That's always my big hope. So again, last call, last chance on those, and last chance we can get you one in time for Mom's Day. That would be a couple left in the yellow gold and also just one left in the white gold at this point. So you better get on the phone lines early for that. And then here we go. So that's our Paraiba. Now let's take a look at what Congolese stones are all about. If you don't necessarily need, never mind, I can't show that. That's crooked. Can't show it. Let's do this. One big fire opal. Who's been looking for fire opal? A lot of people have. Here's one stunning round with huge yellow diamonds as well. White diamonds all the rest of the way around it. And a perfect cut. That's just not something we see. You don't see round fire opals very often. 1120935. So yes, the Paraiba and the bridge will be coming up. Probably the top of next hour. It's about 40 minutes away. We do have one Tanzanite. I have one Asher cut. It's a 4 carat plus, and it is big time. This stone is our 509 round fire opal. It has a stunning, yes, I do. Okay, so white gold just sold out on our DBTYs that we can ship right away. If you have no problem waiting, then we can do that. We can still make you one, but the current quantity of white gold completely sold out. Yellow gold still here. Rose gold was never here to begin with, and we can still make them for you if you're not in a rush. Okay, so coming up right now, this is all about the fire opal. It's only one. There are 76 points, or rather 70 points in pear shapes, 35 and 35. Also happens to be 42 points in white diamonds as well. And then one big markdown coming up for tonight, $79.99 started as. We get to do a lot better than that for you. A lot better. Where are the fire opal lovers tonight? Because we just don't see rounds. And what does a 5 carat actually look like? Oh, it's going to look like 10 carats all day, every day, maybe more. And that's how beautiful it is on, where you see those yellow diamonds directing your attention to the east and west side, but then pointing outward. The rest of the halo that is more squared off, which I think is, I love when we juxtapose shapes together like we do, having the round in the more squared off setting, and then the pear shapes that give it a little bit of point. Love that look too. It's going to be a rock star, but it's going to definitely fly at this price tag. It is no longer going to be $8,000, or is it going to be $4,000? Half off. Love that idea. No, we're not stopping at $4,000 or $3,000 or even $29.99. Huge value on one fire opal, and it's the only one we have that's got yellow diamonds paired up with it. So a very special way to go. Yes, the white diamonds complete the rest of the way. That's a look. And there's something about the glow of the red. It's like cherry red, bright oranges as well, and powerful. Opals don't always have to have every single color of the rainbow to be powerful. And I think this particular stone proves that better than any other individual stone, and the fact it's around and you're seeing the transparency this has, and it's no longer going to be even $2,500. This is a huge value on one of our bigger ones, being that it's over 5 carats. Specialty cut always. Rounds always are specialty cut, always. So there's always a premium, except for right now, $25, $24, $23.99. No, it is not. First caller can have this one for $22.99 only. That's it, and that's for one caller on our fire opal with yellow diamonds and white diamonds. And there's a 2.5 carat yellow diamond tonight, by the way, 2.5. We've got a 1 carat and we have a 2.5. I'll tell you right now, the 2.5 carat's a better value. It just is. We've got a 1 carat that is just not a whole lot different in price than this 2.5 carat. You like yellow diamonds? That's a yellow diamond. Glittering like no other. Square cushion, brilliant cut, 2 carats 51. and it's VS. Oh, what a stone. That's a good one. And then we even have a rare as can be. We don't see many of these. Blue sapphire is on the show in a nice big carat plus size. Check this one out. That's a great looking blue. This reminds me, we have a stone that we've named the peacock blue. And it's really just a royal blue just like this. And it's like $10,000. We've got this one coming up, much less. So lots and lots to get to for you tonight. Big Paraiba on the way. We have even affordable Paraiba for you. Got a quick wheel of some designer pieces I think you're really going to enjoy. We'll take a look at those next. There are some fun pieces on this wheel. It really fun is the name of the game here. We're going to start with the dragonfly ring. And I know when we see dragonfly designs, we tend to love them, but it's usually in a brooch or a pendant. This is the ring that's going to incorporate a lot of different fun colors to it. Then I also have a black opal. This is lightning rich material here. Blues and greens, and then check out this design. This one's a true, unique, one of a kind. It sits as one concave piece with mirror finished gold. That is a bezel set ruby. And isn't that a fun wheel? Just a really unique, and for the sake of size here, I might just go ahead and bring these up front a little bit more just so you can see them really, really well, and then we'll let the wingspan of the dragonfly go a little bit further through the back there. So you see that really cool color here. I love those bigger diamonds you have alongside the opal. That is one good looking ruby, all bezel set, yet still you see the glow. It's in a lot of 18 karat yellow gold on that ruby design. That's all one of a kind jewelry that you're looking at here. And our fire opal, by the way, is still hanging out. So don't wait too long to get that fire opal. That should go. It's a big Thursday, but you know what, we have to bring these values way, way down for you on Thursday nights. If we're going to sell stuff, we got to make the prices better. And that's what we do, because we work with a little lighter audience on Thursday, so we really do work to make the values that much better. I don't know if you've ever noticed that, but I've just told you outright that's the way it is, so that it's a really good night to save, because we still have to move jewelry. Every show's the same as far as, you know, again, we got a lot of airtime costs to cover, so we just make sure that these values on lighter nights of viewership can really be extra, extra special, and you're about to see that now. Putting all three of these designer pieces on the wheel together for you. It's 18 karat or platinum. That's the other thing. 2 out of the 3 are 18K, and then that fabulous opal is actually in platinum. So that's how this breaks down. Nothing but high-end mountings here. And then you have the ruby carat weight. We'll talk about that. That's 18 karat gold with a carat 20 ruby. Diamonds at, I'm sorry, not ruby, red spinel. Oh my goodness, really? Wait, stop everything. Red spinel, we have not had on this show. We are looking at crown jewel level here. Okay, guys. I never even get, Tony's got the crown jewels. I mean, we don't have it tangibly here in person, but we have a photograph of it. Because when you see, and before we show it, there is a big, I just committed this very common issue that happens with this stone only when you see best quality, because you know why? Even the royals mistook what they thought was a ruby that's actually called the Black Princess Ruby, and it's not a ruby at all. It's a spinel. You know why this mistake is made, though? We see it all the time with mehenges. Usually spinels, even in their red color, are not really red. They're more pinky. They're not. They don't usually look like rubies. So when you see a true, pure, I cannot believe I have a red spinel here. I cannot believe this. I've never had one of this color here before, ever. When you see a true red spinel, it looks like ruby, and you wouldn't know the difference. Watch the crown jewels. The centerpiece of the crown jewels you're about to see, right there, that it's not even faceted, it's carved. It's right above the Cullinan diamond. Do you see that? That centerpiece among that square of pave diamonds, right above that big cushion cut diamond, that's a spinel. If it's good enough to be the anchor and the cornerstone and the centerpiece of the crown jewels, well, by goodness, it's good enough for TVON. But we never have it until now. So that stone, they call it the Black Princess Ruby, and yet it's a spinel, because pure red spinels are rare to come by. They're known as one of the rarest stones in the world. It's kind of like a red diamond. It's like if you find it and it's natural and it's in its pure form, it's one of the rarest, most expensive stones you can buy. So we've got that designer piece with a red spinel. It's giving you same durability, by the way, almost. It's an 8.5. So you're talking about 1/2 off of being a 9 on the Mohs scale. So your red spinels are going to be just about as same durability-wise as your red rubies are, so keep that in mind. Then we have the opal in platinum, And then we have our fabulous dragonfly with Savarite and diamonds in two-tone gold, which you know, 18K. So we'll take a look at these three. And we've got one price to get all three out the door, so we make this pretty easy here. This is the butterfly, or rather the, it's really more of a dragonfly. Diamonds, you can see there's white diamonds, but in two-tone gold, so it almost looks like yellow, but they're all white diamonds, and then that's your Savarite. This is the platinum piece with the diamonds and the Australian Lightning Ridge opal, and this is the red spinel. Look at that. Looks like those museum-grade rubies we've been loving of late. Here are your diamonds all built on the side. Then let me also show you the back because it's got a very substantial carving in the back. Solid 18K, lots of heavy weight. Could be men's or ladies, I think. Anything you want on that wheel? Well, we know they're unique. We know they're different. We know they're a little bit bold. Let's bring them down in price, shall we? Every single one of these start at either $69.99 or more. That's why they don't get a lot of airtime, because they're expensive pieces. They're not even $7,000. Forget about that. We are here to move some jewelry, and we've got 92 minutes to do it. 92. That's not a lot of time, and I got so much great jewelry for you. So let's get these out the door very quickly. I'm just going to blow it out. Don't tell anyone I did this, okay? Because these were all set to go out tonight at $29.99. Let me give you a little extra value here and really blow them out so we can just move that much faster because we're really up against the clock here. So take a look at your favorite, pick your favorite, then let's see what they look like on. I've got all the carat weights and information we can bring up for you as well as you need them, but they're not even going to be $2,000. This is my extra gift to you. It is a gift to you for Thursday night. It's whichever one you want. That is the ultimate rarity there. I'm going to try them on for you as well. They're not going to be, they're not even $19.99. Look at the dragonfly. So pretty, the way don't worry, it's all elevated so it does not interfere at all. And then that's the way that red spinel looks. That also is going to do the same thing. You see how it's wider than the finger itself? Still going to be set up so it doesn't interfere. Here's the gorgeous black opal. Look at the size of that opal. And anything you want, they're not even $19.99. We got to keep going. We got to make sure that all three go. Remember yesterday what I did last night to a wheel of Windsors? It was our Windsor Sapphire wheel. I got down so low, we had fights over the stones. Fights. Actual like sellouts where people were missing out left and right. These are not going to be even $19, $18.99, $18.88. Let's get you the value of a lifetime on some super collectible rock star pieces here. And they're not even going to be $18.88. We're blowing them out. Not even $17.99. Huge value moment to take advantage of. Get yourself something different and special. And that's the thing. They normally cost so much to get different high-end designer pieces like this. And this is your ticket in. And they're not even $17.99. We've got 60 seconds with this wheel, and we're going to make them $17.77 while they last. Let's go. Let's start shopping. It's time. Save yourself some serious money. And that's what we're here to do for you. So you've got the savings. You've got the moment to take advantage of, and they're all one of a kinds. When they're gone, they're gone. We got to move some jewelry here in the last 90 minutes. We really do. So this is your chance to pick up whatever you like. Don't forget about that 191 Paraiba. But we are going to show you the 1 carat in the bridge. That's going to be coming up. That is only 30 minutes away. We'll see the 1 carat extremely well priced. We have the sapphire on the way. My personal favorite Congolese is here. Got a great looking Trapiche in a bridge. We even have a huge aquamarine today. So it's a lot to get to, plus that yellow diamond, plus our diamond band, which is the only style that I think is truly unisex in what we do in diamond bands. Most styles are either going to be one way or the other. They're either a little bit more heavier gents pieces or a little bit smaller, basic for the ladies only. This is really either or. So a complete unisex style in a band coming up. All right, so we're keeping them. I have a secret to tell you guys. We can melt these and make money off the deal. True story. There used to be an event I would do way back in the day. It was called Sell It or Melt It, because we would literally price things just so that we'd price them so heavily discounted so that we wouldn't have to physically just melt pieces down. So we figured so much work was put in them, let's just sell them out. Honestly, if we melted these down, meaning if we took out the stones first, you would take the stones out, deset the stones, take out the diamonds and the center stones, and then if you melted the metal, you would be looking at more value in the metal than is listed up here at $17.77. But we are committed. Remember, these are one-of-a-kind specialty pieces. I realize it's a bit of a matchmaker moment. I'm trying to be the kind of the Cinderella prince here who's trying to fit the right piece to the right person when they are more specific and more unusual. That is a big reason. Remember, they were supposed to be $29.99 tonight, and I took them significantly lower just to make sure that they can go out the door. So that's what we're trying to do. But if they don't go, we just melt them. No big deal. We end up profiting by melting the metal down because where these are in the price tag compared to what they're worth in what it costs to create them, well, there's a value there. And it's a value to us to actually just melt them down. So let's keep moving. We've got the big band coming up. This is a real classic here, and those I will keep. That, I will tell you right now, I know we never have red spinels. I know the best we can do is a mahenge, which are the pinky ones. That is the most valuable stone I will show you besides my multi-million-dollar emerald. Okay, so that, just so we're clear, the most valuable stone, and I've got yellow diamonds and Paraibas and the sort, and not a lot of pieces are going to be 1777. But this piece is the most valuable piece I have in the show, but that piece is second because that's a red spinel. Honestly, we never see them. So I know it's a different mounting. If you want to pick it up, please do, because 1777 is a value even on just the center stone alone. So I'm keeping those. And then let's get to this band that I really think is men's or ladies. If you know, of course, if you like diamonds. I know we don't do plain gold bands. We don't do anything basic in gold bands for you. We know there's a lot of people out there that do. So we kind of stick to our lane, which is exotics, qualities, you know, beautiful gems like that. Is this for Isaac? Oh, Julia. Julia wants to see the ruby. Did she see it the other night? Yes, Julia. Got it. Just want to make sure I got that right. We're going to recap this men's ruby ring from the other night for Julia. Thank you for asking about it. It's 112-1787. I remember who it came out for, and now glad it's available to show her if she's thinking about it. It's a men's piece. It's a 2-carat 29. It's our cushion cut Burma ruby, and it's 51 points in diamonds. And we will follow this with that band ring, I promise. There's the inside finished under gallery. Look at the glow of that ruby. I think we do need to just hold here for a minute just to appreciate the clarity of the ruby from the back side, because that's very important. But then you have solid gold, white, yellow rose. Please decide what you'd like. I don't want you to have to keep it in the yellow, although very traditional combination with that ruby. The diamond stripe, 2 rows going down the sides of this wide band. Looks amazing. You saw that finishing, so to ensure a comfortable fit, great under gallery throughout. That's what it looks like on the hand. There you have it. Isn't that a great look? Shining, mirror finish, gold. Looks great, doesn't it? But it's also the $13,999 where it sat and sat and sat forever. And then we had a request just last week to bring it out. Not only did I bring it out, I went on my own, dropped the price, got it to the best level it can be. Listen, I know big rubies are expensive. I get that. I've been selling rubies for 22 years on TV. I've not sold anything but Burma, actually. So I've been really fortunate to stay in that really high end, but we all know they're $20,000 a carat as they trade. That's wholesale if you're a dealer yourself. If you've got the greatest connection into Burma, which is today's Myanmar, and you connect direct and you get them from the source, you're still spending $20,000 a carat just to get them into the country. That right there, easily, $50,000, easy for a stone like that, without hesitation. I'm talking about $20,000 a carat as a minimum. So you know what you're looking at when you got a 229. It really is suited for the men's ring. If you're looking for a 1-carat ruby in a men's ring, I don't have one, unfortunately, just because the men's rings are so much bigger. We tend to add and use the bigger stones to really create the right proportion for the space itself, for the piece. And 51 points in diamonds added to that. You get the choice of the yellow gold, the white gold, or the rose gold. Come on over and take a look at it with me. And then we've got it for less than even, yes, $10,000. I got rid of that the other night. And now we take it even lower. We got it down to $49.99 just to get it done. And get this incredible ruby out to a gentleman or a lady. It really can be worn either way. I mean, there's something very large about it, but still, the way it's built, so with comfort in mind, makes it really wearable for just about anybody if you like a bigger piece. And all the squared off sides there that you have, the really lavish diamond weight you have as well, that I love how it continues. It's still the halo at that top plateau point, but then that really nice transition down the sides. But $49.99 gets it to you, and I know it's a really, really important stone. So that one is my rock bottom. I actually got a little carried away with that one. I went a little too low, but you know, obviously that's why we're probably bringing it out again for another look. Probably somebody saying, do you think that was even right? Do you think that's really happening? Is that possible that they can do a ruby that's $229 for under $5,000? And we just did. So let's get to our band here again. That style of band I think is also universal. 1113849 is coming up. Boy, this was the first time we ever brought princess cuts. I'll never forget it. We did not have smaller princess cut stones for many, many years here. And the very first time we ever saw them was right here in this ring. So it goes back a ways as far as when it was first designed and first made and first priced. Now it's a carat 17. So it's just that one center row, all channels set. And take a look at these diamonds. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12. Looks to me like 13 diamonds, I believe, if my count is correct there. And that's going to help us break down the individual size, which is important. Then you have that little bit of that border that's going to frame your channel, and then lots of mirror finished gold on the sides to create that wider overall look. It's a carat 17 in diamonds. That's tremendous. Watch this on the hand. That should mean those stones are just under 10 points apiece, much bigger than a typical accent size, which is 1 point. Here's what we do. Design it so that the diamonds are going to go from one side to the other. Here's the other interesting perspective is seeing it from the profile, seeing the depth of gold you have. This is not some scrawny little ring. There's nothing that's little lightweight hollowed out here. This has got depth to the gold, and it looks incredible for that reason. And then you see how it's that almost stripe of diamonds down the middle and all that mirror finishing along the sides. It is spectacular, spectacular. And we can do the white gold, the yellow gold, or the rose gold for you. We have a value. I know this is a little bit different than what we usually do, so it may be tougher to visualize or understand what the pricing should be or where it normally is. This is a wider band of gold. I was doing some research on 2mm bands the other day because it's a really good way to really figure if you want to talk about gold prices and how they translate. Obviously, you can look up a gold price every day as a per ounce price, but you're talking about gold bars. You're talking about gold per ounce. Is it traded? You're not talking about how that translates to jewelry. So a great way to get your bearings on what gold is doing in jewelry is look at a 2mm wedding band. Just look at a 2mm, whether it's men's or ladies, doesn't matter. Just a 2mm band, which by the way is much, much more narrow than this. No diamonds. They're going for $4,000 right now. $4,000. $4,000 for plain gold. 2mm. Out for comparison, I'll give you a millimeter size on this band because it's a lot wider. So you're going to get an incredible value here. And a really important moment to pick it up. Let's try it on again and show you what I'm talking about when I'm talking about a millimeter size. It means how wide it is. So when I take this millimeter gauge and actually get you the width here, what that means is now I look at the gauge and the gauge tells me that that width of that band is actually 8 millimeters versus 2. 2mm bands are $4,000. This is 8 millimeters plus a carat 17 in almost 10-point princess cut diamonds. That's a difference maker. What would this be in retail? $25,000? Sure, without even trying. $30,000, depending on whose designer name is on the inside. Yeah. Is it finished? Beautifully. Is it thick and solid and heavy and deep through the back? Yes, it is. We can do any gold color you want. It's men's or ladies. This would be also a cool opportunity where if you wanted a set of his and hers and you want it to be the same, not every ring is going to qualify as an option for that. This one would. This could be his and hers. It's not going to be $25,000, nor is it $2,500, and these are really jumbo princess cuts. We know that's an upgrade, and for the men who are saying, yeah, princess cuts for a guy's ring, call them quadrillions if you feel more comfortable. It's princess cut or quadrillion. Those are interchangeable. It's the same type of diamond. It's a brilliant stone in a square cut, which, by the way, it's the square cut that allows us to put them perfectly, seamlessly together in a line like they are here, which is that one channel. So there are no prongs. There are no prongs at all. No sharp edges here. It's all smooth and sleek and seamless and really amazing. And it's not even going to be $1,500. So again, compare it to the 2mm band, that's $4,000. Versus the 8mm band that has a carat 17 in diamonds, and it's not $1,500, and it's not $14 or $13.99. This is your chance to pick up a band. Whether you know somebody who wants to upgrade their band because maybe it's seen better days, maybe it's a little more of that 2mm narrow size and you want to make it a little bigger, maybe you want diamonds, yeah. Oh, good, congratulations on the spinel. Well done, red spinel gone, yes. Ruby gone, congratulations. Our reds are going. Now we are seeing red with the price tag. On this very, very, very band that we're looking at here in your choice of gold color, in your size, don't need to size up on it, go true to size, and it's not $13.99. It's not $12.99. It is not going to be, this is so wild for a band this heavy. It's got a great feel. And this one's only a size 6 or 7, and yet it's got some weight to it. What's going to happen when you get a size 12 or 15 or maybe even a size 10 or even a size 9? You're going to really feel the weight and feel the heft that this ring gives. And it's not even $12.99. We're blowing it out. It's $1,199 to anybody who'd like one. And that is it. Then we've got our big yellow diamond coming out to play. The big 2.5 carat. It's the largest one that I will show you because we have 1 3 carat and it's been here a million years. We've got, for all intents and purposes, this to me qualifies as the biggest and best we have, which is the 251 yellow diamond. We will see if you like or need or want a classic but upgraded band. This is the way to go right here. No question about it. The stunning quality of those VS diamonds, the fact that they are aligned like they are, set in that channel, love that there's a little bit of a border there, and then you just get nothing but all that mirror finished gold. Remember, that's a wide band at 8 millimeters. Love that. So let's move on. We've got a Morganite coming up, and then sure enough, top of the hour is only about 18 minutes. That's when we get to see the unveiling of the Paraiba. But here is our Morganite. Look how pretty this is right now in the rose gold, and that's actually how it's going to stay. That's what allows you to get that beautiful pop of the pink that is no longer, this isn't a Morganite that's typical blush light tones. This is about getting you that pure, pure pink, that pure, just almost pink diamond, but better in the pink color here. And isn't it lovely to get a pink cushion cut that is a carat 66 in size? Item number is 1124022. And it's in rose gold only, so the only choice you're going to have to make is, what size would you like? That's it. What size ring do you need? Would you like to get something in that softer side? It's a 166, and I'm talking about the beryl stones where we've already seen some emeralds tonight. This is a sister stone to the emerald, sister to aqua as well, but in that beautiful, what normally is a barely there peachy pink, this is pure pink, which is what makes it private collection grade. This is not what you find in your design stores. This is not what you find in high-end retailers, because usually, I say that because you usually have to go high-end to get Morganite. Morganite's not available at basic stores. Morganite is more of a collector's stone. It's not basic, it's not easy to find, it's not simple, it's not your basic, yeah, it's everywhere. It's a little bit trickier to find. And then still, what you would find is that light barely there. It's like, think of like a blush pink color. That's what it usually gives you. This one is pure pink. So it's pink diamond, but better. I always say that it's great for those of us, because I hear a lot of you share my same idea about pink diamonds, is that pink diamonds sometimes aren't a strong enough pink for us. We who like pink, I love pink. I want it to look pink. If I'm going to invest in a pink gem of any kind, I want it to give me that pink color. So pink diamonds sometimes don't give us enough of that pink color. And then the other problem with pink diamonds is that they really don't come in big sizes. They're really tough to find in big sizes, and then you're spending a lot of money. So if a pink diamond is never going to be the size you're looking for, because I would like to have a 15 karat pink diamond, I'm never going to have a 15 karat pink diamond. Very few people in this world will. But this, of course, giving you that bigger size with pink diamond but better color, and yet a carat 66, wear it every day. You're also not investing millions of dollars like you would in a pink diamond that was a carat 66. So the idea is also that you don't need to handle it so preciously. You can wear it and live in it and enjoy it all the time. I don't know about you, but I'd be a little nervous wearing a carat 66 pink diamond, even if I did own one. I'd be a little nervous about wearing it. And then if I'm not wearing it, why'd I buy it, right? Is it that kind of thing where, yes, it's collectible, and at the end of the day, it's worth something, but we want to enjoy our jewelry. I was saying that earlier with the DBTY. It's one investment you make that you're going to get a lot of use out of, that's for sure. The same thing happens here. So I think that there's a real need for a lot of us to add Morganite like this to our collections, and yet we added a diamond weight of 86 points, so you get a lot of diamonds as well. So you put it all together, you've got a great looking piece. It's almost like, imagine it, I always call this the knot design. It looks like that split shank that then was brought together with a ribbon of diamonds or a belt of diamonds on the side to just cinch it in there, give it some visual interest, but then still wrap those big diamonds around to still create a form of a halo around your pink Morganite. And no, it is not going to be $29.99. I'm going to blow it out right now. And I don't have many callers on the line here tonight for these really, really special pieces. And I know we've shown you a lot of decadent designer pieces. We got $1 million pieces if you want them. We got tens of $1,000 pieces if you want them. And then we've got a piece like this, which is supposed to be $29.99, that I'm going to skip over just to make something affordable, because sometimes up here you got to just make something affordable. And there are nights when I don't have that, right? It's fine jewelry. I'm not selling trinkets. So it's where we got to do a little cheating here to make sure that we can just get you something that maybe is, you know, fewer digits there. on that price tag. So instead of $29.99, I'll give you 60 seconds to shop it. It stays in rows. You just wait to see it on. So pretty, so girly, so feminine. This is such a beautiful, beautiful style. And yet, let's see what it looks like on, because there's some negative space to the ring that makes it really attractive when it's on the hand here. Take a look at this on the hand, and you'll see what I'm talking about here, how it gives you that look where kind of cinched in on the sides, like we said, and then that beautiful way that it shows off that cushion cut. It's a lot more pink than you typically get from a Morganite, and it's not even going to be $1,000. We're going to make it $9.99 only for a couple of you that want it, and that's it. And it's the color of the year. Really relevant color right now. Anything in those peachy, pinky tones, anything in those kind of blushy nudes, anything there is really going to be the color of the moment that then also just goes with stuff, you know? It goes with everything. I mean, people do think about that. We want stones that coordinate and that we can wear. Like, I go back to that theme of why buy something if you're not going to wear it? This is jewelry. Yes, they're collectible at the end of the day, so you can put it in a safety deposit box and it's still going to be worth something, but you get the opportunity. Unlike other collectibles, you get the opportunity to wear it and enjoy it at the same time. And that's what makes, I think, jewelry so much fun, is that it's worth something and it increases in value over time, but you're also getting to enjoy it every day. And that's the beauty of a piece like this. All right, do we need to start just letting you price stuff? Should we just put stuff up on the auction block and see where it goes? Because we got a lot of great pieces tonight and can't leave them sitting here. So let's keep moving. We got the Paraiba in 12 minutes. I will not show that till the top of the hour because I know a lot of you are patiently waiting for it. So we will get to that momentarily. I have this gorgeous Trapiche. You got to see this, 2 carat 36, one of our larger Trapiches. I know that we've been seeing a few of them. They've been going very quickly. Take a look. That is just cool because it's got the really even type of pattern to the spokes there. 6-spoke style. It's still an emerald, but it's Trapiche emerald. It's a 236. Item number is 3869, and it's going to be in the bridge. So a really lavish, decadent style, lovely piece. It can be done in the white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold, whatever you wish. But this is where we've been seeing these go out very quickly because they're so different from other Trapiches that usually have no clarity. They're always going to have that pattern. But think about it. I'm into aesthetics, designs, you know, things like that. I love fashion. I like to design things. I like to, you know, do things myself sometimes, do little like DIY projects. And I think about if you're putting two colors together, how important that those colors work together, but a lot of times that's about contrast. Most of the time in Trapiches, being that they are rare and being that you don't see them very often, still the issue is a lot of times that spoke that's deeper in color is not going to be showing up as much or as evidently when you've got it on a backdrop of a darker green color. So what we've been seeing lately is very exciting because these bring that bright green that are like a really top quality emerald would bring you anyways. And that in turn helps to appreciate the Trapiche pattern even more. So not only are you getting a higher quality emerald at the core, right? Because it's clean and you're seeing through it and it's actually transparent and you're getting some glow. But beyond that, it gives you more contrast to really visually see that pattern that makes a Trapiche. That's the difference maker. So it's a big size too, which also helps everything we just talked about, gives you all those visuals. It's a carat 28 in the diamonds in a bridge mounting, and by goodness, I need to blow it out from $69.99. That's where it's been. It's been on the year before. Time to reduce the price down, make it a lot more interesting, and get this a home. That's the idea. Got to get it to one of you. Can't stay here. Pieces do not like taking up residence in our vault. Let's make sure we get this out to you and make it really affordable. And how about that? From a distance away, you're still seeing the clarity of the greens. You're still seeing the pattern. You can make out that nucleus. You can see the pattern of the spokes. 6-spoke style, not even 65. You know what? 65 is not going to do it. We got to take some much more dramatic discounts than $500. I can't leave it here at $6,000, $5,000, $4,000. You need to get it. If you love a Trapiche, and how about side-to-side diamonds running underneath, setting top and bottom, really showing off that stone, and wow, putting a Trapiche in a bridge is very much a statement, and it's working. And it's not even $4,000 or $39.99. We only have the one, obviously. Our Trapiches are about as rare as it gets. And it's going to be $3,499, and that's one only. So first caller takes that one, and I think we're getting ready for our Paraiba in 9 minutes. Plus, we have some Tanzanite. I got to say, the Tanzanite prices have gone bonkers worldwide. So unfortunately, some of our blue wings that are last of their kind have gone up as well. But I'll tell you, if you like this one, let me know. It's an Asher cut. It's beautiful. I might just have to blow that out tonight. It's a huge stone. I'm not buying it. It says 4 carats. There's no way. That looks like a 7, 8 carat stone. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, we'll go with it. And then you've got a yellow diamond. We've got the Paraiba, my personal favorite in our Congolese right here. Just a beauty. I know this isn't for everybody, but it's an 11 karat 27 in the Congolese tourmaline. Check this one out. It's just show and tell night. Like at this point, I just want to show you the best. I mean, I'm sitting here. Am I throwing y'all with the emerald here? I am sitting here wearing the most valuable piece of jewelry I've ever worn. And I have worn literally multi-million-dollar diamonds. I got to work one summer at, well, it was over the course of a day. I was there out on a Saturday in Carmel. There's the big Concours d'Elegance, which is where supercars gather from all over the world, and it's a big car show. But of course, when you gather an audience like that, there's a lot of jewelry there as well. And there's a jewelry auction that I was really fortunate to be able to be a part of and auction some very important diamonds on a weekend back about 10 years ago, probably 10 years ago this August, and had sold multi-million-dollar diamonds, precious yellows, precious pinks, and I gotta say, still, I've never had anything quite this valuable. So I know this is a night when we're seeing some more important pieces for sure. Don't let that stop you from noticing the values that we're doing, because everything is still priced to move. That's the whole thing about Thursdays, is we understand we have to really cheat our own values and make them better to continue to move jewelry out so we can continue, right? So that's what we do on this night. So this is a really good night to be shopping the deals. So that's all. Again, no matter what you're seeing here, no matter how high-end it gets, the price tags are what we really should take a good look at, because they are spectacular. And this Congolese is one that I just really enjoy. I just can't get over the emerald cut size of the 1129 or 27 that you're getting. It's item number 1123820, and we are going to get to that Paraiba shortly for everyone who's definitely excited about it, I know. And this looks important because it is important. It's an 1127 Congolese stone. It has the fabulous diamonds on either side, pave round, set in a trillion shape. Love that. And it's got a $79.99 price tag. Call me, I'll help you. We'll do something special for you. And I know we've got blue sapphire, and we've got yellow diamonds, and we've got Paraibas. Everything I have tonight is high-end. Let's let the prices not be so high-end. Even the Tanzanite, I'll do a quick blowout. We'll do that for you as well. This one's going to be first caller, $3,999 for the 1127. Even my little crooked Congolese that's here that I won't show you because it's crooked, that one is not that far off. And that stone was 1.5 carats. Big difference. Here's one that gets you the monster size. Let's take a look at it from a distance. It looks like it needs a little polish here. It's a clean stone. I'll tell you that because I've already looped this stone. That stone is clean as can be. But that's what it looks like. $39.99. You can see that proud gem set right there in the center between those two diamond designs. $39.99. That is a beauty. Okay, so we're going to continue on. I know we've got some of you that are intrigued by that Tanzanite. It's my only one of the whole show tonight. It's an Asher cut, and it's 1124013. And I'm hesitating on the auctions because, you know, we're not going to get a lot of people on the auctions. That's clear. So here's what I'm going to do. This is going to help because we need to move something in the next 5 minutes before that Paraiba comes out to play. And before you go anywhere thinking you can't afford the Paraiba, just wait. There's an $11,999 Paraiba still sitting here tonight. Then there's the 1 carat I'm going to show you, which, trust me, there's going to be a brand new, nobody saw it coming price tag for our top of the hour. So don't go anywhere if you want a Paraiba. But this is Blue Wing Block D, the only one tonight. It's a 4 carat plus. It's actually a 4 carat 08. It's spectacular Asher cutting. Asher cuts, if they have that ultimate high level saturation, they are powerful. There's something about them. And you don't need to take my word for it. We've had so many TVON shoppers that have either seen them or have actually gone that extra mile and owned them who say the exact same thing is, I can't get over that Asher cutting. I've got rounds, I've got ovals, I've got cushions, yet that Asher cut does something special. And it does. It's a 408. It's going to be another carat of 6 in diamonds, keeping that classic. It just follows the lines of the outside perimeter of the Asher. So you're showing that cut off because that's rare. So we're really emphasizing that here. Take a look at it. You'll see what we're talking about. And then you've got the double halo in the diamonds. And what can I do? They have moved all the prices up. There are only like 3 left, and they've moved the prices up. And that's not going to work if we're really, truly dedicated to moving jewelry in this last hour. And I am. So how about we take this price lower than $79.99? It's a museum reserve. Most of the time a 4 carat didn't get labeled as museum reserve, but this one did because it's so magnificent. There's your color. There's your neon. I know we're seeing the reds right there all the way through. Every single facet will light up red as it moves, as it hits the light at different angles. Let me show it to you on. We'll just do a quick little blowout. So size 5 right now doesn't matter. Does not matter. Size it to whatever size you need. We can change the gold color if you want to. But there is a $79.99 price tag on this one that I know I'm not going to get tonight. And that's okay, because you'll appreciate, I know you guys appreciate these values. I know you do. I know you do. We're not just like every other business out there that's just trying to hawk jewelry. We are really a family that really does treat you like family. And that means you need a value. You need to be able to say yes to pieces that you want, that you know are worth more, because you can find really, really not so great Tanzanite on the dial, up and down the channels, at your retail stores, everywhere. You're finding higher price tags on really low quality Tanzanite. And it's not that it's not important, it is. There's only a few years left of mining, so guess what? In the next few years it's going to be gone, and then we're really going to watch the prices soar. And it doesn't matter, because you will have already scored the best of the best in your collection at home. So you're not going to need to worry yourself with whatever's happening out there or whatever the Block C light material is doing. It does not matter, because you got the best here, and that's only here. And we're not going to ask for $79.99 or even half that. I'm supposed to get, if we needed to do an auction, like if desperate times were here and we had to do an auction, it'd be $4,500 to start. I'm not going to do that, because I know you guys are used to a different pricing level. So here's what I will do. I'll just price it. That's the open on the auction, should be. I don't think I'm going to get a lot of traction on an auction tonight. That's just my feeling for being with you for the last 2 hours. It's not going to be that night where we get a lot of people bidding. So let me just help you. If you can be first on the phone lines, I'm going to blow it out. And I'm not selling it for the open. I'm not selling it at less than the open at $4,000. We're just going to get this a home, and we have 2 minutes till that Paraiba comes out. This is going to be gone. Gone. In 2 minutes' time, it will be spoken for, done, and gone. It's not 4, it's not 3, and by goodness, I'm not even making it $29.99. This is your chance to own it, to get it, to try it, send it on back if you don't love it. That's okay too. Got a carat plus in diamond weight around it, double halo border there of fine VS diamonds, any gold you want, any size we can put it in. And I'm going to give it 60 seconds and it'll be gone, except before we do, before we give it a final clock here, I've got 1 minute till the top of the hour. Before we get there, let me take it a step further and make it an additional discount, and we'll see who's got it. Paraiba is on the way. I can't wait for this Paraiba, because I don't know what I'm going to do. I have no idea. But I'm going to tell you this. Let me change that. I'm going to sell the Paraiba. So trust me, there's going to be a value coming up on Paraiba you've never seen before. So stay right there. Let's get this one home. This is Tanzanite. This is our Blue Wing Block D for our Tanzanite lovers. If you'd like an Asher cut in your collection, it's not going to be even $29.99. Okay, now we're just getting silly. 28, 27, 26, what's going to do it? Should we go reverse auction here? Just keep on dropping it till it goes, or are we already thinking about it? A couple people verifying right now. Not 26, not 25. It's blowout time right now. Let's blow it out for $2,499. And that's it. One caller gets it, and then we're moving on to that Paraiba. It's time. I know we've been waiting for this. Oh, we've been waiting. Well, the truth is we've all been waiting longer than you think. We haven't just been waiting the last 20 minutes. We've been waiting our whole lives for a Paraiba deal like what's coming up next. Trust me, 112-1883 will be next. Let me know who's taking our Blue Wing Black D. And this rock star, 1 carat, perfect clarity, can't find a flaw, that's coming up. It's coming up next. Let's go. Let's do it. Paraiba time. Yes. So we're verifying the Tanzanite, and here it is. Huh. So we just had a carat 91 about an hour ago. It's still here. It's a great price. but it's also $12,000. So there's probably somebody out there tonight, I'm hoping, that's still appreciating and loving the beauty and the quality of these really bright, clean Paraibas. And you probably appreciated the value that a carat 91 being $12,000 was very, very good. We saw 2.5 carats over the last couple of days go for 15. And there were a lot of people missing out. So we've been on this little Paraiba run here where we're just discounting our Paraibas. Please don't tell anyone we're doing that. There's a huge trade show coming up in a couple of weeks in Las Vegas. It's called the JCK show. You've heard of it. A lot of networks that are big, they go there. They spend millions and millions and millions of dollars setting up so they can do a couple of remote shows from this big show, right? A lot of those do that. I'd love to do that. It's my adopted hometown. I haven't been there in a while. I'm supposed to be there. I got to tell you, we don't spend millions and millions of dollars to do remote shows. And we don't. And we're the only one that are close by. We're only 4 hours away. Everyone else is going cross country. We're only 4 hours away from Las Vegas here in Los Angeles. So I'd love to do that. But you know what that means, right? We'd have to charge you more money. We'd have to charge you more. So people ask me all the time, well, how do you guys do what you do? Because people are in the business. I've got people that watch the show that are in the business that watch because they're in the business and they love jewelry. And they literally always ask the same question, how do you do what you do? It's not possible. And they're in the wholesale trade. That's a big reason why. We're not spending all this extra money because that would be you spending all that extra money. We give you the best values on the planet. I'm about to do it on one of the world's rarest stones. That's also going up by the day in price and value, and we're not going to ask for all this money. There's a $12,000 option that was here an hour ago. Now we're going to get to what is just slightly smaller. It's still got a carat 05 in diamond weight, which is about the same diamond weight as the other one had. That was 12 grand. This is not going to be $12,000. And for the record, we could put $12,000 up there and leave it there. And somebody who is passing by, who knows Paraiba, would say, somebody's selling it. They're giving a Paraiba away for $12,000. That is a great value. When you're outside of the TVON world, that is a great value. I was talking about that trade show because if we took that piece, that very ring, the exact ring I'm showing you, and offered it in the wholesale trade for $12,000, there'd be a line around the convention hall. There'd be a line lined up, begging to buy it. Instead, you could turn on your TV from your very own home. We send it to you. We change the gold color. We size it for you. We do all those extras, which cost a lot of money on our part, and do it all for free for you to get you the value on Paraiba. Let's take a look at this ring, and just keep in mind it's not going to be $12,000 because that's what I offered on a carat 91. I'm going to give you a better deal right now because we got to sell something, and we have 57 minutes left to do it. And we got to move some jewelry, so here we go. And this will be the most affordable one I've had in a long, long time. And yet it's not a 50 pointer, it's not a 60 pointer, it's not a light 1 carat, it's an actual 1 carat. With a carat 05 and VS diamonds all the way through. That's 5 total rows. I'm sorry, but can we just say, what would 5 bands go for? What would you spend on 5 individual diamond bands right now? Let's just say they were $500. You would never get a diamond band like that for $500, but let's just, for the sake of easy math, do you want to spend $2,500 on the band and put it together yourself and then buy the Paraiba for $60,000, $70,000? You don't need to. You got the value coming your way right now. I'm going to blow it out, and we're going to see who gets it first. And the second caller, the third caller, the fourth caller, the fifth caller, the sixth caller, the seventh caller. Let me say this up front. I apologize. I apologize up front. I apologize in advance that I don't have enough Paraiba to go around. I apologize because I am about to make this feasible for a lot of different people. I'm about to make this affordable for a lot of different people. It's the stone. It's Mother Nature. Please send all your mail to Mother Nature. She is the one that was really stingy with this material. It's not me. I'm not holding back on this material. I'm doing the exact opposite. I'm up here wearing a microphone that allows me to say words I should not be saying on Paraiba, and that's what's happening tonight. So you don't spend $12,000. You're not spending even this great price we have here of $99.99. I'm not leaving it there. We're not doing $9,000. Call me early. You can always hang up. We don't take offense to that. We know, as shoppers here at TVON, the only way to potentially get a piece you love is to be on the phone lines before you see the price tag. That's the only way you get it. So remember, you can always just hang up. You can hang up. But what you can't do is get one after it's sold because it's not $9,000, $8,000, $7,000. I told you, It's a quiet Thursday. We have 1 hour left, not even. We have 54 minutes. We have got to move this Paraiba and everything else. So here's how we do this. You don't have to spend 7. Take advantage that you're here at this very moment, because so much of life is timing. That perfect job, that perfect person, so many things in life are about timing. And I'll tell you right now, you are here at the right time. That's all there is to it. It's not going to be $7 or $6 or $5,000. And you can just say sold and then decide. Let us send it to you. Let yourself see it at home. Put it on, wear it a little bit, take it to your favorite renowned jeweler in your town, and see what they say the replacement value is. Now, I warn you, most people will not know what a Paraiba is, because there are a lot of jewelers that don't. We've run into that before. So again, you're gonna have to take it to someone who's really got a little bit of, you know, some serious education in the world of fine exotics. But this is what you want. Blue-green perfection, clean as can be when it usually isn't. Great tourmaline that is reaching one of those bigger sizes like a 1 carat does, which this does. I'm going to show it on the hand. It's great finishing on the inside. This bridge is well made. Now, most every ring I put on is too big for me, so keep that in mind. It's going to sit beautifully for you on your hand because you're going to tell us what size you wear. They don't make everything in my size. So that's the thing, guys. That's not how we operate. So keep in mind, you're going to get it sized to perfection. It has diamonds from one side all the way to the other. It's not $5,000. I'll tell you right now, this is the deal right now at $5,000. At $49.99, done. Done. It's like 30 seconds away from being the done. The perfect piece. Look at the finishing all the way through the inside. Heavy, solid weight gold. I know it's nice and thick through the back, but you don't need to size up. Go true to size on this one. I'll even change the gold color. Usually we say leave it in white with the Paraiba. It is still what we recommend, but it doesn't prevent you from changing it to yellow or rose. Do what you wish. Get it now. Is it gone? No. It's not $49.99. We have 3 people verifying on this ring right now. I'm going to go lower than I already am lower. Somewhere in this universe, management right now is screaming, going, that Lauren, I mean, my gosh, why are we putting up with her? Like that's crazy low for a Paraiba. And they're probably going, if she can't sell that at $49.99, she needs to find a new career. And that's probably the truth. You know what? Maybe sometimes you outstay your welcome. I don't know. But $49.99 is about as good as a Paraiba would be historically. We're talking about May of 2024 here, right? There's no way. You're not buying that loose stone for under $5,000. It's happening in a diamond mounting, in a bridge with a lot of gold, with a lot of diamonds. They're all VS. Your gold color, your size, shipped to your door for free. The shipping's not inexpensive. We even take care of that because we know after spending good money on a piece of jewelry, if we said it was $200 to ship it, you'd say, heck no, skip it. I do that. You ever know the psychology of shipping? It's crazy, right? You're just like, I'm not going to spend an extra whatever. So instead, we'd rather spend more money to get the free shipping than spend less money to pay $10 for shipping, right? Well, here, it's a little different. It's fine jewelry we're shipping to you. We even pick up the tab on that. That's added value. What it is giving you convenience you would not have otherwise. You would spend a lot of money searching the world for a stone like this and never get it for $49.99. And I'll make it less because I got to sell it and it's still here and we have 3 people talking about it, so call in early. Let's take a look at it again. And then we'll see who's got it. White, yellow, rose, yes. The pear shape next to it, you got it. That's a good, probably just a really nice thing to see. I don't know if you're considering the 191, here it is, because that's still here. So here's what the 191 looks like next to it. And obviously that's nearly double the size, but the colors are the same. This one, let me get the angles right here so you can see it. So there's the pear shape we had earlier for $11,999 on the right side. Now we've got our beautiful oval in the 1 carat in the bridge. Remember, this has less diamond weight. I will tell you, this one has 86 points. This one has 105. So keep that in mind. You're getting far less diamond weight here than you are here. Let's go ahead and get this beautiful oval a home. I don't know. Maybe it's just, maybe it's not meant to be tonight, right? Maybe tonight's not the night. Or do we just need to go sacrifice the price tag even further? Not even $4,500. Oh, it's going to go. And it's a lot of diamond weight. And it's one of the cleanest, brightest stones. I'm a real stickler about this material. We don't show you the hazy. We don't show you the foggy. I was looking at our loose stone collection the other day. We actually have lots of Paraibas. I know, you're not going to like me saying that. We have lots of them. They're not like this. We know the second we bring out those other Paraibas, you would absolutely recoil. You would say, it just goes to the fact of we spoil you with these stones. There are tons of Paraiba in this inventory of ours, but they look like Paraibas look. Hazy, cloudy, visible needles, visible inclusions, visible characteristics all through the stone that dull that neon and that shine. I'm not going to show those to you. After spoiling you for years with these stones, my point being, not every Paraiba looks like this. And yet we get really, really comfortable with just this level of quality. It's not $49.99 and it's not $4,500 either. Let's just blow it out. I'm going to give it away. First caller can have it. It's $3,999, and that's it. And if that doesn't go, we quit for the night. And we say, see you Saturday, because that is the most incredible value we've seen on Paraiba here. And we've seen some incredible ones, but they've been $15,000 and they've been $12,000 and they've been selling. But this is the one that we're getting you with that 1 carat size. And you're getting it for under $4,000. It's unheard of. It's an amazing value. That's all there is to it, and it's here. My goodness, and so is the 191 if you like it. So that's the way to get your Paraiba tonight. We're waiting till it goes. We're going to see it out the door. We've got one caller who's going to take it, and we're going to reward you and thank you and congratulate you when you do, because that is a mega, mega value on a stone that just, look at that go. And here's how it looks in darkness. Watch that full light versus let's just shadow the light away here, and look at that. Did that stone just get brighter? That is the hallmark of a neon stone. That's what they do. That's what they have the bonus. It's like this bonus plan of gems. You know, there's stones that are bright, there's stones that are clean, there's stones that have a nice little pop to them, but this ability to glow, that's really how we define neon. We define neon as the ability. That's what that means, by the way. It doesn't mean like 90s neon, like you put your grip tape on your folder at school. I mean, I was a child of the 90s. My adolescence was spent in the 90s. So, you know, again, neon meant something different. It meant the color of your shirt that changed color when your body heated up, right? Those are different neons. We're talking about a gem terminology that actually means this ability to glow in lower light. That's what we're talking about. And that's what only a few stones are capable of, and this stone is one of them. So $39.99, and it's still here. So huge value there. Let's just do something wild here. I've got another Paraiba. It's a 12-point stone. Still, it's Paraiba. It has 53 points in diamonds, and I'm going to put it up on display for you. Yes, is it smaller? Yeah. Does it have the same color? It does. And it's still neon. We're going to go 0 to start, $100 increments. See what's up. Let's get that one at home. It's my last Paraiba of the show. I have the carat 91 still here, and I have the 1 carat still here. So I'm a little perplexed. Now we're going to do 1122496, and we're going to give you an opportunity to pay whatever you want. 0 to start. $100 increments, and it's loaded with diamonds. So this is our 12-point stone in the middle. I know, I sprung this on you. This was not supposed to happen. 12-point stone, 53 points in diamonds. So the diamonds go every which way. It's a little wider in the gold content here. It's bordered with diamonds, top and bottom, and then there's a little mill grain, some bigger diamonds, the halo down around your Paraiba, and we're at 0. Okay. Well, we'll give it 60 seconds to get it started. I'm looking for $100. I need at least $100 to sell it. The mounting is worth obviously more. It's got over a ½ carat in the diamonds, which is always nice to see. And then you've got a beautiful, bright, clean Paraiba that basically looks like the kid sister to that last 1 carat oval. We got $100. May I ask who we have? Jess is like, yeah, me. I'm gonna go ahead and put my $100 in. I'm kidding, she doesn't have the bid. She has someone on the phone who has, wonderful. Hey, Shane, thanks for being with us. Let's sell it to Shane, shall we? Actually, I just saw we have someone trying to get through. So we have 2 operators at the moment because they left me. They're like, she doesn't need any pay. Yeah, I don't really need anyone to answer the phones tonight. So we'll have to get them back from dinner time here. We have $100 already. So we're looking, Tim, for 2 because Shane's already got $100. He wants it at $100. We're looking for $200 or more. We might sell it at $200. I don't have any control over it. It's a no reserve auction. So whenever we get everyone through here, we'll sell it. We have $300 now. 300. We have 500 now. Thank you. 400 and then 500 over here. 500. We're looking for 6. Let me try it on for you. I just got to sell something. So $600 we have. Here's what it looks like on the hand. This is the only way to guarantee you sell something is by letting you decide and starting with nothing and going with no reserve at all. So it's still Paraiba. This is still a, $29.99 ring, by the way. You think I'm making this up, don't you? You think I'm just feeding you a line. There's the ring, there's the price tag, $29.99. So now instead it's at $600, we have $700 now. $700 we have. We're gonna move something tonight. That's what I'm trying to do here. Move a piece of jewelry. And this can still be in any gold color you want, still in your favorite size. Mom's Day is coming up. Can you imagine? So my mother has been shopping for jewelry. A lot of people ask me all the time, your mom must have been either one of two things. She was a Hollywood actress, or because she's, because everyone thinks she's Linda Blair and she's not. So everyone thinks my mom's either the Hollywood actress or was a jewelry designer. And because she was really into jewelry, I tell you guys stories about when I was a little tiny kid and I was in the downtown jewelry district then. She was not. She was a teacher actually. And I'll tell you, my mom has one of the most amazing jewelry collections because over the years, 22 years, I've been contributing to it by getting her pieces as well for pretty much every special occasion every year for 22 years. She doesn't have a Paraiba. I'm thinking right now, I need to take a break, take off my mic, go to the parking lot, and call in and bid. My own mother doesn't have a Paraiba. She doesn't have one. I mean, this is where, again, I think there's a lot of people watching right now, and don't feel bad. There's a lot of people who just don't have Paraiba because they're one of the most expensive stones in the world, and they're just really tough to find. We're at $700, and apparently, I got one bidder. That's all. I just put up one of the most important stones in the world. If this isn't telltale of what's happening on this Thursday night and what's going to happen for the next 42 minutes that they require me to stand here and try to sell stuff, then you guys are in for a treat. Because if I can only get $700 on a Paraiba tourmaline tonight, that should tell you everything you need to know about what we're up against tonight in this show. And I've never, for the record, never sold a Paraiba for $700. And apparently it's happening tonight, May 2nd, 2024, note the time, 9:17 Pacific time. I've never done this before. That is, if that doesn't illustrate what's happening tonight, I don't know what does. It is so wild. So this is it. Oh my goodness. $700. And we're going to give it 2 minutes and sell it. Who's our leader, by the way, at $700? Joellen. Where's she calling from? Has she shopped here before? I've got to ask these questions, Andy, because I think her name should go in the record book. It should go in the record book with the time, the day, everything. This is a moment. This is an historic moment. We just got $800. We have 90 seconds left. It's a battle of two here. We have two people. You're welcome to come in as long as you're in before the clock ends at 0. So come on in. We are at $800. I think we can maybe change that. Here we go. We changed the bid. We have 90 seconds left. Not a time to wait. Get on those phone lines right now. We just got $800. We have a final now. Still 80 seconds or so to get you in. So no problem. Who's our leader now? Now we've got $800. This is last call, last chance. This is still going to beat every value we've had in Paraiba. I've got the $12,000 piece. I got the $4,000 piece. What I now have is a $3,000 piece that suddenly is going for $800, and that is quite the deal. Okay. Well, it's last chance, last call. You still have a minute left, and reminder, there's over a ½ carat in VS diamonds all the way throughout, side to side. Let's take a look at it on. Please feel free to change the gold color if you love yellow gold, if you love rose gold. Get it in either of those colors. We'll be able to do that for you, no problem at all. 38 seconds remaining. Anybody else on this one? No reserve is really killing me on this one. Should have probably put a reserve on the Paraiba. Didn't think we need a reserve on something this valuable that we understand, that we see a lot of. And I know we've been discounting them lately, but discounts have been $15,000. Discounts have been $12,000. Not usually anything like this where we're under $1,000 by a ways. And here it is with 15 seconds remaining. Last call. All right. So it looks like we are still setting all kinds of records here tonight, and looking forward to, I can't wait for you to get this home, see what it's all about, experience it, and then I think you're going to call us and thank us. It's quite the night to be shopping. Enjoy, enjoy. That one is all right. You got 900, Tim, or no? Nope. All right, sold. Congratulations. Thank you. And then let's take a look at this blue sapphire. So let's go traditional here. I've shown you all these exotics. Let's go with something we know. Yes. The yellow diamond, which one? We have two. The 2.5 carat? This is the one I've been flashing throughout the night, and this one, yeah, she's probably going, listen, this is the night to ask her about a 2.5 carat yellow diamond, because we're giving away everything. We have exactly 39 minutes and 9 seconds left in the show, and we're going to do some discounting. And you're probably saying, please don't put up the massive yellow diamond that, for my money, is the only one that matters at this point for a big size, because we have 1 3-carat stone only. It's a wonky cut. I don't show it anymore. It's weird. It's just weird. And I think people that invest into bigger yellow diamonds want classics. They at least want the cut to be classic, something that can be appraised, something that you could find in a jewelry store for a lot more money. This is the 251. Not 1.5, not 2, not 2.25, 251. You're jumping over that hurdle of 2.5 carats. It's item number 1120-812. Don't make me give away this multi-million-dollar emerald next, because I will do that as well if we need to. This is where, again, we're going to keep those discounts going. We just saw a record-breaking price on a Paraiba all time. So thank you and congratulations on that auction. This is our 18-karat gold setting. You're going to get just shy of 4 carats total weight. It's a 251 just in the VS center cushion cut. Let's take a look at the glitter factor this has. That glittering effect that you see all the way through. And then you have a VS stone, of course. It's going to be VS quality, and then 52 points of additional yellow diamonds and 95 points in white diamonds. All together, $398 in diamonds. And yes, we're going to give it away. $40,000 piece of jewelry here. And tonight it's not. I need one caller who says, that's what I've been waiting for. We can't get any more yellow diamonds. We already have, JCK is mostly finished jewelry, by the way. That show that's upcoming in the next few weeks is finished jewelry. There's not a lot of loose gems traded there. We've already done all the loose gemstone hunting over in the last couple of trade shows, both in Tucson and Hong Kong, and there's not a yellow diamond that came into our inventory as a result. And that's because the prices are unbelievably high right now. We are doing the exact opposite. It's only going to get a little bit more dire as you wait longer to shop your yellows, as you wait, if you're shopping here or anywhere else, by the way, because diamonds are this is what I think a lot of people get confused at. They think, well, but that's just you talking. Yeah, but diamonds are a whole industry-wide thing. Diamonds that are white diamonds are even run by something called the Rappaport sheet. There's a set wholesale price on diamonds, right, where it begins. And then they distribute out to the retailers, and then the retailers jack them up depending on what retailer it is, right? That's how it works. Yellow diamonds are even more unusual. They're far more rare. So it gets just a little bit more extraordinary when you're talking about what the prices are doing. It's that exponential scale. It just means that things are not incremental when it comes to diamonds. You don't just double up your diamond weight and go double up in the price. When you double up a diamond weight, it goes soaring into 5-6 times the price. And that's why 251s are so undeniably valuable. And it's a natural yellow, not a treated yellow. So that's the other thing. It's natural, pure, out of the Argyle mine. So all of that said, we're going to bring it on down from $39,999. It's almost 4 carats in diamonds. This is what it looks like from a distance. Well, I'm going to show you first the bridge. There's the 2 rows going all the way down the middle and underneath. Then you've got outside white diamonds, triple halo, yellow, yellow, white. That's how that works. Here's what it looks like on the hand. It just might be a little too small to put on my ring finger. My ring finger is a 5.5. This is a 5. So I'm not going to force that on because I want to make sure that we have the ability to show it to you still up close. But let me actually put it here because I don't think many of you are going to opt to wear that as a pinky ring. So this is what it would look like on a ring finger. Here's what it would look like on a middle finger. And here's what it would look like on an index finger, depending on how you want to wear that. But that's the ultimate high level. So Elizabeth said, hey, you might as well show it. We're going to show it. I'm also going to drop it in price and discount it down, where you are no longer paying $39,000, $30,000, even $25,000 or $20,000. What's so ridiculous about this one is that this is the better value than my 1 carat I have. I have a new 1 carat that you haven't seen. It looks like this. This ring has not nearly the size, not nearly the diamond weight. This is only 207 total weight. I'm going to get him to almost the same price. That's the difference. Older piece versus newer piece. This piece has been here a little bit of time. So it ends up being about the same price as this one, which is only 207 total weight with a 1 carat center. You can spend about the same price because this one's been here longer. So we get to drop it in price, bring it on down, not even ask for $15,000 on nearly 4 carats in diamonds, most of which are yellow because you're getting over 3 carats just in the yellow diamonds alone, and it's not even 10,000 bucks. We're going to say goodbye to this one tonight. It's going to be a little bit of a sad moment because after this one goes, there's nothing else to show you that's really considered large size. It's 1 carats going forward, 1 and 1.5. I think we got 1.5 carat left and a 1 carat, and that's it. You're not even spending $10,000 or $99.99. Even if you are, like I am in the business, you probably are buying this just to purely turn around and resell it. That's what I think could very well be what ends up happening here on this ring. It's never under $10,000. I'll take it even lower because we want to make sure it goes tonight. Here's what it looks like from the up close. And make sure you dial in early because no, it's not even $99.99. You're looking at just stunning value right now. That's what this is. Stunning value. It's value. Straightforward value. Let's move it. Let's get it a home. Mother's Day is coming. I don't think we need a justification for this. The justification for this purchase is, you know, we are going the extra mile with value tonight. That's all there is to it. It's not even $99, $98, $97, $96, $99. We're going to set all-time records with this one, just like we did on Paraiba a minute ago. But it's not $9,600. It's not $95, $99. This is your chance. You still have a money-back guarantee. You're getting a wild 2 carat 51. It's VS. It's brilliant cut. It's square cushion. And yet it's not even $9,500. It's $94.99. First caller only. Good luck. And it's all 18 karat gold. I don't know if I even emphasized that. That's a nothing but 18 karat gold. So you get that pure 18 karat yellow. You get that mixed with the 18 karat white gold. It's constructed as if it's 4 rings all in one because you have those 4 different rows of diamonds on the underside building up to that triple halo and that massive center stone. And it's $94.99. Huge value there. Let me know who's got it. We'll give it 60 seconds, then we got to go. Lots more to show you. We've got cat's eye chrysoberyls. We have another yellow diamond. But again, the 1 carat yellow diamond's almost the same price. So I just don't see the value there. So again, if you're waiting on a bigger one, go here. That's the way to go. It's just so much more bang for your buck than you could ever imagine getting. It's really, really, really important. And one caller's going to take it at $94.99. Huge value. $398 total weight in diamonds. We're going to bring that sapphire back out. I know we were getting ready for that. And we got the yellow diamond request coming in. So let's bring that sapphire back out to play. It's one of the classics. It's a well-known classic stone. And we're going to show it to you next. So coming up, blue sapphire. Then we've got a beautiful emerald and diamond necklace. Okay, so May is here, and we decided to put together a necklace opportunity with, oh, look at the circular style. What a frame. Isn't that great? Circle styles are so popular right now. We've got the emerald and the diamonds mixed together there. Let's get to our sapphire deal here as well, which is going to be our beautiful blue. This is the one to own in diamonds right here. 3 carats, 98 total. Love that one. All right, so try it if you like it, and then you'll see what you think. And then, of course, getting it at home is one thing. Wearing it is another. The feeling of wearing quality like that really is a feeling that you can't put a price tag on. Let's take a look at this blue sapphire, though. Full open color to a royal blue, exactly what you want to see. You can buy a sapphire in a lot of places, but there's so many different colors, and most of them are just completely opaque. What does that mean? You can't see through it. You can't see any actual color because it's really, really dark. So it ends up being navy. Here's what we're going to bring you. Welcome to our show. We've got our last half hour here. Let me know if there's any requests you have. If there's something we can bring out that exists in the world of jewelry. Now, granted, I don't have the vacuum cleaners tonight. I don't have any of the cleaning solutions. I'm not selling shrimp on the Barbie tonight. I'm literally can only sell jewelry. But if there's anything your heart desires in jewelry or gems, please call us because we will bring it out from the vault for you and discount it down. We would love nothing more than to give you a value on whatever it is you're looking for. And I'm trying to find that perfect piece for you tonight, as always. So we're going to talk sapphire, a stone we never really see in the classic blue because, again, we're very particular about quality. Here's your blue sapphire. It's 1122719. I'm going to give it away. So get ready. Here it is. Big blue sapphire. Gorgeous 125 carat weight to it. And it has 101 in diamonds. It's the classic signature style mounting. It's in white, yellow, or rose gold. And I'm going to blow it out right now for our blue sapphire lovers who want something finished on the inside. Great open color to the stone. Royal blues, bright and bright. That's what we want. No inky navy blues, no dark, dark, dark midnight blues. It's just all about that beautiful color you're getting. And no, it is not going to be $59.99 I'm not going to get for that. So let's help you out. And let's put it on the auction block. Let's just do it. It was successful in really what was the main goal, which was getting a piece of jewelry out the door. We got a Paraiba out the door at a record-breaking price. Here's what I'm going to do on this one. It's a carat 25. There's a $59.99 price tag. It's any gold, and I'm going to start an auction at $3,000. You know what? Skip $3,000. Let's go 25. Skip 25. Let's go $2,000 on this royal blue but bright. There's the inside, completely finished to the undergallery detail we love so that it's comfortable when it's on. We'll take a look at it on the hand. I'm so excited to have this for you. Isn't that stunning? Even when you can see it from a distance away and you get the color. You get that beautiful clarity. Okay, we don't have $2,000. There's a full carat of 1 in diamonds. What are you paying for diamonds right now? Ugly diamonds, frozen spit diamonds, salt and pepper diamonds, commercial grade diamonds. Unfortunately, I was just talking to a friend of mine who's a diamond. She sells diamonds in one of the big places. It's a 24-hour place, and she sells diamonds there. She's like their diamond rep, right? And she literally says that they're the best diamonds in the world. But the problem is they're I1s and I2s and I3s. And they're, by the way, they're selling at a great value, but they're $1,500 a carat for small accent I1s and I2s and I3s on average. We've got VS stones, and they're a carat of 1 in this ring alone. And you can see we're not at that price tag. And those are VS diamonds that are accentuating a 125 royal blue sapphire. $2,000 we will not do. Blow it out. Let's go $1,500 to open and any increment you want. Any increment, whatever you want to do. We'll change the gold. Whatever you need. And I know we go a long time. We sometimes go stretches of weeks or months without blue sapphires on the air. Tim, did you have a request for us too? What can we find for him? 2 carat emerald? Perfect. That's a really good request. I don't have anything up here, so I'm sure we're working on that. So as soon as we can bring that out for you, we will. That's a really nice request too, giving the shape they desire and the carat weight they're looking for. That's very helpful. Very, very helpful. So we'll bring that out for you. We should have something for you. Let me guess, they weren't asking for the 1137 that I was wearing, that I stopped wearing because I think it threw us off. I know. You guys are going, oh gosh, that's not Lauren. She's not wearing her diamond and she's not wearing her signet ring. So that's not her. Who's that? Who's that clone up there today? That's not, I know, just one little change like that throws everything off. I know. I wore fashion glasses up here once. Couldn't sell a darn thing. They were just, you know, like those reading glasses, you know, like, but they were fashion. They didn't serve a purpose. They were just for fashion. Never again. All right. Blow it out. First caller. Let's just do this. Let's make this happen. We're working on that emerald request. It should be out here shortly for you. We'll get you a 2 carat emerald cut. If you like this one, first caller, $1,499 giveaway. No worry on the auction. Just skip it. We'll get you rolling here. $1,499 on this fabulous. Look, the diamond's back. We're okay now? We're all right. Okay, the diamond's back on. We're cool now. We're cool. It's me. We're all right. So I know I shouldn't be bringing out $1 million. That was my first time ever seeing it and touching that ring in person. So, you know, apologies for throwing us all off. It's just, again, May's here. It's the Emerald Birthstone month. You know, I thought it'd be fun to wear for a bit. But, okay, we had our fun. Now it's sapphire time. So $14.99 there. Let's take a look at it. I know, it's one distracting piece, isn't it? I know, I found myself distracted by it too. Let's see, and who was that request for, Tim? Thank you, this is a good one. Jean? Jean, we do have a 2 carat, actually it's a 251. And we also had Ed and Jen take the sapphire. Oh, good, that beautiful dragonfly's gone, thank you. Hi, Ed, hi, Jan. Thank you guys so much. I'll make note of that. We'll put that off to shipping. And then Jean, take a look at this one. This is our 251. Emerald cut, Colombian emerald. Now, we did go a little bit larger than I know what you were asking for, but that's because there's nothing in the 2 carat range that rivals this price tag. So I really wanted to, again, being tonight all about value as it is, wanted to help you own something really, really special. Here it is. And there's a mark down on this one, and it's big time. It stays in the yellow gold. It's item number 11211617. And this would be yes, 14 karat gold is where it starts. Then you've got the really big, it's almost square, but not quite, okay, because I like to get you the, is it square emerald cut? Is it rectangular emerald cut? This is that traditional emerald cut that we love, and it's going to have a carat 06. Same mounting we saw earlier with an Asher cut Tanzanite, as a matter of fact. If it looks familiar, that is the same mounting. Carat 06 in that double halo, double border and diamonds wrapping around it. Let me show you, because we give you this look first so that you can see the perspective up close. Then with the emerald, we like to back it on up, show you on the hand, and watch what is it going to look like when you look down in your hand? When somebody else sees your emerald on your hand, that's what it looks like right there. It just lights up. You don't see inclusions. You just see the glow that happens when the light is bouncing through the facets out to your eye. That's happening within that status of glow that you're seeing all the way through. It's beautiful. And to get that in a 2.5 carat plus size is remarkable. It also has an $89.99 price that I'm tossing out the window. We're going to blow it out right now. Much better value. Then it got down to $69.99 during a big sale event that was several months back. Well, now it just keeps on going even lower. And I'll get you a special Thursday night price here for what's left of it. We have about literally 23 minutes, so not a lot of time. Let's help you with this one. First caller can have it, not $69, not $59. Let's just make it $49.99. And I think what we're going to do is put all the jewelry back up and recap it so that if you missed a little bit of the show tonight, you can see what you missed, get a few last minute options. We did have a Tahitian pearl strand, some diamond earrings, a Podparasha, a lot of great pieces here at really nice pricing. So I'll get you some options there. Before we go, we did have a really special Paraiba carat 91 for you as well. And we'll just remind you of a few last pieces that do remain available here tonight before we go, but that's our $49.99 2.5 carat emerald. Thanks, Jean, for that request. It's open to anybody who'd like it. And then we've got a few more. I'm just going to recap some of our pieces from early on this evening, and this was going to be a little set. I'm going to put together a trio for you, and one of them actually is an emerald. We'll start there. There's the pear-shaped emerald we have, not to mention there's a Podparasha that's unheated, and then there's also this gorgeous Morganite. If you'd like anything on that wheel, we've got a couple of pinks. Remember, these two are sister stones, the beryl and the beryl. Then we have our sapphire back here, which is an unheated Podparasha. And those will all be $999 while they last. So a last chance, last call. Then we've got our diamond wonder ring and a 2-row invisibly set princess cut. You got it. Maureen, we're going to show you your diamond band coming up first. Then, Betty, we've got the wonder ring, the original, coming out for you. Thank you for those requests here at the end of the night. Just mentioning Morganite, emerald, and Podparasha sapphire. Each and every one of them, $9.99 a piece, whichever one you like. And we also have the ability to change the gold color on either the pod or the emerald. The Morganite has to stay in the rose gold. Okay, so let's keep moving. We've got 1113897, couple requests to get to, and I want to make sure we have enough time to tell you all about them. This is the bigger band. Now remember, we had a single row earlier tonight. Men's or ladies, carat 17. This is the double row with the carat 11 in diamonds. So you can get this one, has a little bit more width to the gold overall. It's got a carat 11 total weight. This one, very, very elegant. We've done a 3-row, we've done a 4-row. This is the most affordable way to go if you want multiple rows of invisible set. See, that's the difference. When you start putting rows together in princess cuts, they become invisibly set, not channel set. Channel set's still putting one row between gold. This is where the diamonds are set side by side by side, end to end together, so it's constant diamond weight around. Now we have a white and a yellow available for you, and that's it. Carat 11 is your total diamond weight here, and it's a lot of finishing. Here in the gold, this is what's so impressive. That is the back of your band. Can we just give a shout out to our design team who makes sure that diamond bands that are wearable every day like this are made the right way so you don't wear through them. That's a lot of gold supporting the rear of that ring. That's depth that's going to carry on through the front of the ring, and yet it's unbelievably priced. $39.99? No way. And then yes, our world famous unbelievable stack ring, Wonder Ring, is coming up next. You will love that. But this one's got to go first. White or yellow, you decide. Look at this on the hand so you can gauge the size. Glides right onto the hand. If you're going to wear a ring every day, and chances are if you're buying this ring, it's for everyday wear. That's how it should be made. With thick, heavy gold from the side, beautifully finished on the inside. The ability to glide on and off the hand. This is stunning, seamless, absolutely no prongs, There's not a sharp edge here if you're working with children, if you're playing with grandkids, if you have pets and you love to wear your jewelry, as we do, and you don't want anything sharp, you don't want anything catching, you don't want anything playing with your fabrics, your cashmeres, your knits. This is the ring that also works for that. So it's beautiful, it's impactful with that setting, but it's also practical too. And it's only going to be, well, the $39.99 is not going to work, so we'll blow it out right now. Half price, $1,900. Let's take it even further. Had the other band with a single row as well. If you still want that, you can get it, but this one's going to be a really good value and just gives you more bling, right? More width to the double row there, putting them together, all smooth. White, yellow, rose. Rather, no. In stock, white and yellow. Sorry, no rose gold available on this one at all. Not in stock. So it's going to be some time. If you want the rose gold, we can always make that for you. But if you want it ready to go, white or yellow only, that's it. Not even $1,500. I mean, I'm just giving away jewelry here. We've got 19 minutes to do it. This one's going to be actually better than even $14.99. We'll take it all the way down. All the way down. $13.99 to get you carat 11 in diamonds. All the way through that band. And that would be the precursor to the Wonder Ring, which has almost the same diamond weight. But it's the stack ring of a lifetime. By the way, the Podparasha, the emerald, and the Morganite from earlier are still here. If you'd like to get any of those three that were $9.99, that would be a good way to go. Now, let me remind you here, because now maybe it's easier to compare with their sitting side by side. We had a band earlier tonight that was a single row princess cut band that had one row that totaled a carat 17. So the diamonds individually were larger, and this one's less money. So if there is ever, again, a little need to explain value here, there is that single row band. You can see how the diamonds are bigger in the one row individually. There's your double row. That's $13.99. Let me remind you, this one was only $11.99. So two great options. Technically, this one should be more. It's more diamond weight among bigger stones. So it's just a matter of the aesthetic that it creates. Obviously, this also has more gold. So, interesting how that works. But again, they're both values. But I think that we can really point out here, yeah, if you're thinking, wait a minute, did she say that's carat 11 and that's 117? Yes. So that means you've got bigger stones actually here. You've got more gold weight here because you can see the width is just bigger. And this one is the one that's less money. So there is a value to be really, really just, again, to really highlight and spotlight here. It's a carat 17 in a men's or ladies band here, and that one's only $1,199. That was here earlier tonight. So just a reminder, this is the one that was item number 1113849. If you missed it, this one's the newer one that's brought out by request. Two great ways to go, but it's $13.99 versus $11.99, and those are the bigger diamonds. And it's the bigger diamond weight, and it's the bigger gold weight. So that doesn't make sense, but that is what's happening. So that is really where I think maybe you just looked at this before and went, that's okay. But then you realize that's a great value here, but this is less gold, less diamond weight, and smaller individual diamonds, and it's more money by 200 bucks. So I think there's a real value that we're really bringing attention to there on the right side of your screen. All the graphics you see are for the left side. The right side is a carat 17. More gold, bigger diamonds. They're almost 10 pointers each. Let's bring Betty and anybody else who wants the ultimate stack ring, our Wonder Ring, aptly named. It's a wonder we are able to still provide it to you at the value it is. We've got all different sizes here. We've got all different gold colors to show you, which is really nice because if you've never seen it in the rose or you've never seen it in the yellow gold, awfully nice to bring it to you tonight. It's item number 1110489. Keep calling on those diamond bands. We are really busy on those diamond bands. I think a lot of people are now seeing the value that that carat 17 single row is, even more so than when we had it the first time around. Also, we're going to bring you that emerald necklace before we go as well, so don't go anywhere. We'll have that for you. But wanted to bring you the Wonder Ring by request. Thank you, Betty, for asking for it. It's a carat 03 in diamonds in the double row. We've got a couple here for you. I'm going to show you how they work on the hand and how they look. And this is the one that we always talk about as the ultimate stackable, because if you put one on like this, and then you put your favorite ring in the middle, like I'll even put my diamond ring in the middle. If you put one on like this, and then you put another one on like this, you can instantly create the ultimate ring guards around pretty much whatever you have. It's kind of amazing how it works, because you figure it's only going to work for certain rings, but it really works universally around so many different ideas, no matter what your center stone is like. It's a beautiful stackable ring, so you probably want to think about getting two. Now, you can always wear one by itself. You can always wear two stacked the same direction. Keep in mind, these are different sizes that I have on, but it doesn't matter. They still nest beautifully together. And then you get to decide, do you want the white, the yellow, or the rose, which we're showing you here up close. I'll even stack it with a few rings we've had tonight, so you can see how it builds around other rings and have some fun with it that way. But it is the biggest value we have in rings, that's for sure. We love that. It's really, really stunning to see it together. It's instantly, when you do have two, it's going to instantly add 206 in diamonds to whatever you're wearing. I mean, this is kind of wild. And forgive that my ring is very dirty, but it is. And that's because, you know, poor thing's been at the nail salon all day, and, you know, it goes through the ringer here with, you know. But that's, I've even used this Wonder Ring around my own ring, and it's pretty amazing. You would not expect the Wonder Ring chevron style to work necessarily around an emerald cut, but it's working. And it's working. And it's working around rounds and ovals and different shapes you have. I got to clean that thing. It's just really kind of an amazing piece. And so that's why you get a couple of them, to really give you the benefit. And I always say, get it home and play, because take out those rings you don't wear anymore. We all have them. Don't feel bad. We all do. We all have pieces that either were, maybe they were hand-me-downs, maybe they were pieces we bought years and years ago when our taste and our styles changed a little bit. Put the Wonder Ring with your older rings and it will transform it. It really is amazing that way. And here's what we'll do. I've got it for $9.99 if you'd like one. And then we have a kunzite request for Linda. You got it. We got a big kunzite from yesterday coming out, and that's going to be here as well. But this is the OG, the original Wonder Ring, where it all began. We've made different varieties since then, but this is still, if you want to go lavish, deluxe, ultimate high level, you go with the 103, and yet you just go up. If you're planning on wearing it around another ring, just go up a half a size is what I'd recommend. Half a size bigger than you normally would, just because when you start stacking rings together, they get a little bit more of a snug fit. So the best thing I can recommend if you are going to wear two around another ring is just go up a half size. If you wear 7, go ahead and get each of your Wonder Rings in a 7.5. And that way, when you put them all together stacked, it's not going to be too tight. You know how when you have wider rings or start stacking a lot of rings, they can fit more snug? That's how you avoid it. So just go up a half a size, larger than you would, and you will suddenly have the magic creation. And I'll put it next to, what else? We've got this Wonder Ring here around the, I'll put it next to the yellow diamond bridge. I mean, a lot of you have bridge mountings from us. Look at how this works around a yellow diamond and a bridge mounting. And keep in mind, I've got all different sizes on, and it still doesn't matter. They still stack beautifully. That's how it looks around my yellow diamond bridge mounting that that we had tonight, so, or we're going to have. So that's where, again, you can really mix and match it as you like. I mean, that's even creating, and again, I've got all different ring sizes here, so they're not fitting like they would if they were all the right size. But look at how beautiful that instantly takes that ring, which is already fantastic, and it just makes it that much better and bolder. And what I've done is just taken a bridge mounting that already has a lot of diamond weight, and I've added 206 around it, carat 03 and a carat 03. So it really does. It's magical how it just tends to work with just about everything, and it's very, very important. At $9.99, that's the price tag, by the way, Tone. It always is. So $9.99, and we mentioned that. And how many of you just for you? 2? Okay, so 2 going out over here and 2 going out over here. That's usually what everyone does with this bridge style, or rather with the Wonder Ring style. That's how you do it. You get 2. You can match them up, or you can mix and match if you want to, but that's the way to do it. So under $2,000, will get you 2 of them that instantly transform everything you already have and already wear. Let's show our kunzite for a request for Linda. Thank you, Linda, for the request. Here it is. There is our stunning cushion cut. Ultimate rich saturated color here. It's item number, this will be 1123939, and it's a very special 12 karat 66. Exquisite material here. The purples, the blues coming through. Loving that. Also the fact that it's got this great stack of diamonds. Those are big princess cuts. Again, we got princess cuts on the side here, 66 points total among only 6 stones. So yes, 11 pointers each. Those are even bigger than what we saw in the single row band we just had up there. Those were about 10 points. These are 11. So big time stones here, stacked on the side, semi bezel or channel set stones as well. And this one's only going to be $24.99. So major values throughout the show. If you have anything else you'd like to see in our last 9 minutes, let me know, because we are here to show you anything and everything you need to see recap from this 3 hours. Good chance it may still be here. If you want to ask about anything you saw earlier, please do, and let me know what your favorite is. Now that is our kunzite. Stunning, isn't it? Isn't that beautiful? Let me try it on for you here. This would go with the Wonder Ring. Just about everything does, guys. It really is true. It's a fantastic ring. You got to get the Wonder Ring. You got to get 2 of those to have that stacking ability and create those ring guards. And then here is your kunzite, just a perfect color. Will not fade over time. Great big size. Look at that cutting all the way through, just showing off, throwing the light back to the eyes. So it's not just giving you saturation and holding it, it's really still giving you a lot of light back. So that's $24.99 on that kunzite, which did start at $69.99. Yes. Sure, Betty, you got it. Here's the inside of the Wonder Ring. Let me show Linda the kunzite one more time, and then we'll show the Wonder Ring from the inside. Never had any complaints, Betty, about the comfort or wearability of this ring, and I know a lot of ladies wear it every day. I've heard a lot of ladies, what they do is they get 2 and they wear it around their wedding set. So instead of like the same old, you know, solitaire setting style or whatever engagement ring or wedding ring you wear, a lot of ladies choose to dress up their wedding set by adding 2 of these. So as we look at it from the front, here's the back. Plenty comfortable, really beautifully made. You can see how we finish it on the interior with mirror finished gold. You still have a little access to clean those diamonds. Why? We always recommend, people say this to me all the time, my diamonds look dirty, I clean them. I always ask, do you clean them from the inside? Diamonds need to be cleaned, especially on rings you're wearing. They need to be cleaned. They get more dirty on the inside than they do the outside usually, because the inside is what's sitting closer to our skin, which is where, you know, our oils are. So that's where, again, make sure you give your diamonds a good scrubbing from the back to really let them show off and be as lively as they can be. So hopefully that helps, Betty. It's the inside. I don't know if you're thinking about white or yellow, but if you're looking at the yellow gold, here's the inside of the yellow gold. Almost maybe easier to see there on the yellow gold, because you really see the richness of that gold all the way through. But again, little cutouts behind the diamonds so you can really clean them properly. So that's really the idea there. So that's how it looks in the yellow gold. Still, we do the rhodium plating for the tips of the prongs, so you really just see the white metal matching and meeting up with the white diamonds there. So that's our famous Wonder Ring. Recommending to get 2. Always, always recommend that. And then let me know what you think, Linda, about that kunzite. And then I'll even show you, I mean, just to kind of show you again how versatile that Wonder Ring is, I'll show you how that Wonder Ring works even around a 12 karat 66 cushion cut like that kunzite is. So that really is just, again, there's very little it doesn't work with. And so that's what we really just recommend trying it with, you know, all your jewelry, whether you wear the one same piece every day and you want to add something to it, or if you just like to mix and match and play with your jewelry and instantly transform it. Again, all different sizes. They're all entirely too big for me, so they're not sitting properly, but it gives you an idea of what happens when you put that Wonder Ring. Now I put it around that 12 karat 66. You would never know that that's not just one big ring, right? It looks like one beautiful ring that you're wearing that was customized and designed that way. And instead, it managed to work around your rounds and your cushions and your trillions and your pear shapes and your ovals. It really is. I'm going to have it up next to my emerald cut. So there's a lot of ways that you can wear this, and the sky is the limit. And not only the pieces you already own, but the pieces you'll own down the line too. Instantly transform the pieces you have by adding the Wonder Ring, which I've done 2 times over here. So that's the way. I just can't say enough about it. It really is a piece that everybody should experience, everybody should try, and that's what it looks like in the yellow gold for $9.99. So a huge value there. And then want to go ahead and show you, we have 5 minutes left. So a couple pieces still here available for you from our big Thursday night. What a night to be here. What a night to score a value. Just a reminder, we still have our large pear shape. So many of you loving the pear shape Paraibas of late. We still have 112-2681. The best value of the night has got to be right here. As far as what's left, because it's our 191 Paraiba. It's a gorgeous color, and it is 86 points in diamonds, and that one went down from $30,000, and now it's under 12. It's actually $11,999 if you'd like that Paraiba. Still have Wonder Rings going out the door. Still have verifications happening on that kunzite. Make sure you get that one if you love it. And anything else we can show you. Let me know what it is. I'm going to show you the Tahitian pearl strand really quickly as well. That's under $3,000. Great Mother's Day gift. Really, you're in last chance here to shop Mother's Day and have guaranteed delivery on pieces that don't need to be gold color changed. So keep that in mind. A necklace is obviously no sizing needed on a necklace. I want to remind you about this Tahitian pearl strand we had. 112-3231 is our Tahitian pearl necklace. Take a look at this. That's the black pearl variety here that you see go from 11 all the way up to 13.5 millimeters in size. There are 35 pearls, and it's 18.5 inches in length, and it's got a solid gold clasp. And that one is down to just $29.99. So we've got a few minutes left. We have 4 minutes remaining. This is the last call on that strand. It is our only one. Question? Well, let's change that out real quick. I can do that. Betty, let's take a look at this one. The necklace, emerald, diamonds, you got it. I'm going to show it next, coming up. We're going to bring that on out. I was going to save it for maybe a day when we don't waste it, but let's take a look at it real quick and see if anybody would like this circular necklace. It's the circle style with diamonds. We wedged in one emerald in a round. It's going to be a nice little giveaway for our last 3.5 minutes. It's an entire necklace, not a pendant on a chain. It's a necklace, so it's all one piece. You've got adjustability built in, 1124041. That is an individual 23-point round emerald, glowing. It has 44 points in diamonds. This is solid yellow gold. I would recommend the yellow, but we'll do any gold color you like. I'm going to show it on the neckline. Hey, also a reminder, the DBTYs I'm wearing are also still available for $16.99, but here's the emerald necklace from a distance away, so if you were to wear it a little bit longer, here it is. This would be how it looks shorter. 17, 18 inches in length or so. You've got all that adjustability choice. You've got a beautiful circle style, which of course is very symbolic, and that whether it's that infinity, eternity style, whether it's never-ending love, the circle of life, whatever it may be, this is our beautiful circular style open necklace. That emerald is just glowing. The lower the light is, the more it glows. And this necklace, going to be a blowout here at the end of the night. It's no longer going to be $999. I'm going to save you extra money. We're in our last 3 minutes, not even actually. We've got 2.5. 2.5 minutes left, scoring you the deal. Take any gold you want. We're going to blow it out for $699. So if you'd like the necklace at the end of the night, plus it's got all that diamond cutting to the link chain, you've got this beautiful, this is the lobster claw. We upgraded the clasp and closure. We gave you all 3 of the most common adjustable lengths. They're all built in. And let me give you a measurement on the diameter of the circle style as well, so you know what to expect. Obviously you saw it on, but there's your exact measurement for it as well, which is going to be about 5/8 of an inch in diameter. For the circle, we've got 2 minutes left to shop the show. What is it that we can help you with? Because here's a $300 instant coupon. Just because it's the very end of the night, I know we were waiting on this. So here it is, beautiful style. I love how it sits, always centered. Because of where the chain is placed and attached to the piece itself, it's always going to be centered. It's never going to work its way to the back of your neckline. It's going to be centered up. It's a beautiful way to go. Of course, that is April and May's birthstone together as well. So think about that. And we have our final 90 seconds remaining until we don't see you till, well, tomorrow we have an online show. So it's tomorrow's Friday already. So Friday's online only. Make sure and join Joyce at 5 o'clock Pacific time for that. It's everyone's favorite show of the whole week. So make sure you tune in for that. Online only, TVON.com, YouTube, or Facebook. And then we're back everywhere else on television nationwide and online as well, Saturday and Sunday mornings. And we'll be with you for that, 10 a.m. Pacific, noon Central, 1 p.m. Eastern. Remember, it's daytime on the weekends. Weekends, even my own brother said, can you go to brunch on Sunday? And I said, let me think. No. No, I work. My brother has no idea that I work on Sundays. Yeah. Yes, I can. Let me go get that real quick. So I'm going to flash this emerald here really quickly up close. We have a 251. I know we're running out of time, Tim, so let me know if you have any questions about it. But there's our 251 emerald again. Got it down to $49.99. Hey, guys, we have busy backed up lines. We have 30 seconds left in the broadcast. We'll be here after we go off the air, so don't stop calling. We're going to be here all night selling jewelry, so make sure. Call us on questions. Call us on placing orders. Get your one-of-a-kinds before they're gone to somebody else. And then join Joyce tomorrow at 5 o'clock because you can't miss that show. Whatever you do, make plans to be with her on Friday, 5 o'clock Pacific. I'll see you guys back on the weekends, morning, 10 a.m. Pacific time. We'll see you then. Have a great rest of your night. Have a great Friday. We'll see you back here for fabulous jewelry all weekend long. So thanks again so much. I'm Lauren Blair from all of us at TVON. Good night.